All right, man. It's Friday, the Skull Bros Show. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing, always doing.
Yeah. You told me you almost fell off a fucking little bridge into the swamp.
Well, I wouldn't call it a. I would call it like an old fucking kid bridge that some fucking teenagers must have made, maybe in the fucking 90s or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't the water wasn't deep enough, just old polluted water, right? Like
Gotcha.
I shouldn't have been cutting over there anyways, but these fucking morons make a bridge that's like literally old as hell. It's collapsible, and like I said, the water's filthy. It's like hundreds of years of pond scum.
Right. Just fucking gross. Yeah, I got you, man.
Yeah, like orange and
like
yellow.
muck, right? Like muck.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
You drink that, it's Malaria City. Literally. What's up, Greg? Spoken Bounce, Dave, MRH, Com, William Wallace. What's going on?
Yeah, that demon water, you drink that, you die.
Oh, you would if you drank this water. This water is undrinkable, right? Like, there's no human on earth could drink this water. I don't know how they would clean it. Like, some scientist would probably have to boil it for months and months, and even that wouldn't work.
You could do Fibby like Mikey, like the life cereal. Here, Fibby, give it to Fibby. He'll drink it. He'll eat it.
Yeah. I picture him drinking out like Gollum, drinking out of the water near the creek.
Yeah, right now he's got like 8 different strip colors of lipstick on his face. He's taking the hit for the animals, so they don't have to get the makeup testing. He's the little guinea pig this week. I think that's how he's earning the money to stay in that little Harry Potter apartment under the gay man's stairs.
They said they can hear an echo. Really? What's up, Montauk?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear an echo. I don't have any other tabs open either, so I don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, I don't have an. I don't have one neither.
Oh well. You can hear everything we say twice or 3 times or 4 times. That's all right.
You still hear the echo? Really? Hello out there. Remember that movie? Is anybody alive out there? From fucking, what is that, Titanic? Is anyone alive out there?
Oh, sure.
Like he's freezing in the water, and that selfish bitch is on that fucking big plank.
Yeah, that's all I could think the first time I saw that movie.
He's drinking fucking margaritas on that plank. That poor bastard freezing. I was like, what are you doing, pal?
That's all I thought. I've only seen that movie once or twice, like really once, and then I saw parts of it.
You would have left that billionaire for some fucking rodent. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck this lady, bro. You could have totally put room for Jack on the board, you dumb
should have
bitch.
Strangled Rose in a fucking New York heartbeat.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's you or her, bro.
Games.
You know, you gotta look out for number 1.
Oh, games, God, man. Rose is going.
Fuck yeah.
1, 2, 3, green light.
Yeah, you said you got up to episode
I watched
4,
it all.
huh?
I did finish it all.
Oh, awesome, bro. How did you like the ending? I have to ask you.
I'm trying to remember the ending. Shit. What the fuck? Well, the ending was sick when he died. That freaked. I was pissed. He died. I wanted him to live. The little kid lived.
The main character.
Yeah, the little kid lived though, and that was the point of it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The little kid name.
Yeah, I mean,
how was that even fair? Letting a little kid be born in there, like, right?
That was bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit. I was screaming the same shit. Weird. So were a couple of my friends. When we watched it, we were like, bro, I mean, they should have taken her out of the contest when they knew she was that pregnant, and then like maybe brought her back for a different, contest, different round of people. That'd be fine. But those rich people were sick as fuck. They were like, let's keep that baby in.
There was some sick bastards, man. You hear how she busted her ankle that bad, though? Her ankle was fucked.
Oh.
There was no way she could have made it to that rope. That big rope coming around, hitting everybody.
Yeah, she should have taken the help from her fucking baby daddy, though. I thought she was really wrong for being mad at him for killing the shim. I thought that was fucked up because he didn't know she was in there. Right? He didn't know she was in there.
The shim went total super shim. The shim was kicking ass. It was like super transmission time. The shim was killing everything, saving everything, and then he stabs the shim.
Even found the exit. Yeah, even found the
Super
exit.
Shim found everything. Fucking drop kicks, fucking combat fighting and everything. But yeah, when he stabbed the Shim, though, he didn't know what it was, right? He didn't know.
Right. And then when he saw that she was in there, he lied to that other drug addict guy and was like, no, there's nobody in there. Let's keep. So he did his job for her. And that's where I'm coming from, which is like, bitch, he tried to save you. Yeah. Right? He did the right thing. Why don't you give him a fuck? Let him get you across the dude. You're not hopping over that rope 1 foot, right? You're not doing it. You're not all the way across. All you'd have to do, I mean, just lean on him. Really, just hold on to his shoulders from the back, right? I mean, she wouldn't even have to climb on him, and she could have hopped on 1 foot then with the balance. Yeah,
I don't know if that would have still made it though. That was coming around real fast.
Oh, it was iffy. You know, I agree with you. It'd have been iffy. I'm just like, I guess I'm saying it would at least been possible. You wouldn't have had to fucking take the dive.
Yeah, because that was a kamikaze dive she took.
Oh fuck, man! And even then, right? It's like, well, why not just make the rope?
Yeah,
take
let
you
him
out,
shoot
right?
you in the head. Why would you jump from all that?
Right. I'll go along with that too. Right. Make them do it.
One
right.
Of the,
Don't fucking
squares or the triangles and give him a karate kick or something. Right. Make him shoot you or something.
Yeah, really, dude. Honestly, all she'd have to do is wait for the timer to go down and they'd have shot, literally. Right?
She wanted to jump.
Yeah. So fuck, man.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I really didn't like. There was one thing I really didn't like about the end, and one thing I really did like about the end. So we'll see if where you're at with them. So the one thing I really did not like all comes back to the baby ever being in the contest. I did not like that the baby was counted as like one of the people that had to move from one area to the next. And then I really didn't like it when they were like, now he's holding the baby. It's like, bro, just call the fuck. There's one able-bodied person on the last platform. Just call it. Don't, and he took the dive to leave the baby there. I thought that was all asinine. From I thought it was bad writing across the board. Yeah,
they could have done that. The first season was impeccable. I wasn't too happy with the other seasons, even though I liked them, but nothing was like the first season. Like, the first season was great.
Yeah, it was. And the second one started off really slow. It picked up once they got started getting towards getting him back into the game and all that. But yeah, season 1 was the best, and then season 3.
Well, they made him a real guy. Really like good. In season 3, he's like this hero who wants to save everybody. No, like no one's like that, right? Like, come on.
Yeah, and constantly failing.
Yeah, constantly failing, wanting to save it. Like he had all that money. He had a daughter in America. Like he could have went and had a great life and made his kid had a great life with his kid and everything. Why the fuck did you go join this game to save all these people that don't?
Well, we were both screaming that shit. Yeah, the moment he turned away, like he had that one moment with the phone call, like he could either get on the plane, you know what I mean, like take care of business and all that stuff, or he could go back and try and get in the game. It's like, bro, you have the money, you have a family to take care of, you survived.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
Go be cool, bro. You have a literal room full of money. No, I agree with you 100%. And the other thing I didn't like was the moral absolutism with that guy, and that's why he ended up in the predicament he ended up in. He kept acting like he was better than everyone else, that he should be making the decisions for everybody. And that's what landed him, literally what landed him fucking alone.
But here's the thing. The guy was such a shit bum in the first one, right? That guy would have fucking threw that baby in the thing and stole all the money, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, come on. Like, give me a break. Like this guy found morality, like in this game or something.
Yeah, or... very weird. Very weird. But I will tell you the thing. So here's what I did like, though. I did really like that the head of the game that they made out to be like such a bad guy. I really like how he offered dude the fucking knife and was like, bro, you need to take control of this baby. The mom's gone. Get the fucking money. Here's the knife. Go kill everybody in that room. You win. Game's fucking over. Right? I love that.
Yeah, that was cool. He didn't even do it like a pussy.
And they even showed him, right? They showed him being put in that same predicament by the previous one. And they showed him, he did it. He's alive, right? So like, but here's the other thing I like about that guy. So I like that part that he gave him the knife. He gave him an out. He showed that he cared about the baby and all that. But they proved it with the end. Dude, when when the baby showed up in his brother's room with the ATM card, I was like, bro, that's class. Good for you, right? I'm super proud of you. But when he showed up at dead guy's house in America and gave the girl not only all that money, but also like the dude's uniform and said, said a couple nice things about him. Yeah. I was like, this dude's fucking class.
Yeah,
bro.
I like that.
Love this guy.
Cool too. That was cool.
Love this guy. He's playing by the rules, dude. Like this game, it just showed the game for him was not about being some sadistic, twisted fucking killer. He was literally, as they say, caught up in the game.
They should have stuck with the original season of what real people do, right? Like, not make this guy
for sure
hero or whatever. It's like, give me a.
Yeah, no, that would have been great, dude. If they didn't even bring him back and they just had another round of the games each season, that would have been amazing.
Just not, or even with the knives, right? He could stab those evil guys who are all bad people, right? All shit bums who wanted to kill that baby. He could have stabbed them all.
Yeah.
And fucking won. Like, why didn't you stab? Because I'm not a killer. It's like, what? What do you mean? They're gonna kill you, you fucking shit bum, stupid prick.
Yeah. How many times have you basically directly or indirectly killed people? And that's what I'm talking about, that moral bullshit he kept trying. And it sounds like you agree with me. Like, it's like, bro, you're not that guy. How dare you?
No one's that guy. No one in the world is that guy. Put in a situation like Squid Games, right? This game's always going to be played, right? You can't go save everybody. You're going to care about your family and yourself. And you're going to take that money and you're going to go live in San Francisco with your kid and wherever the kid, I think it was San Francisco they moved to or whatever, and you're gonna take it.
It was something like that, yeah, where the girl was.
Yeah, where the family lived. He would have went there and lived with his kid and took care of them. But yeah, it was stupid. That guy, they just didn't keep his character the same. I didn't like that. But the games are interesting. I like that game was pretty cool with the doors and shit, hide and seek they played.
Yeah. Oh, that was nuts, bro. But yeah, it's like they gave certain people keys and certain people knives, and they were like sending them through. That shit was crazy, bro. Once the door is unlocked, it can't be locked again. It was all good, bro. I loved the jump rope game too.
Yeah,
I loved
Squid Games was pretty good. It wasn't bad. But the first season I thought was the best.
I agree with you. No, I
and it was more realistic, right?
Yeah.
Like this guy, what was he? An apostle or something, right? He wants to save everybody. He would have cared about him and his child, right? Like,
yeah, it was weird how they wrote all that stuff.
And then how they had to make the shim. They had to make the shim, the moral. Did you see how they made the shim, like the badass, the moral fucking person?
Yeah, well, right. So that was a weird thing, is that they wrote in there that Shim was a Korean military before transitioning. So I knew something at some point in the game might happen like this, right? And at first I was like, okay, well, they've teamed Shim up with the pregnant lady to help the pregnant lady. I was like, that's cool. All right, pregnant lady needs help, right?
I knew that was going to happen. When I focused on Shim, I knew Shim was going to be some sort of hero. I knew
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought for a while that was going to be the extent of it. I'm trying to be, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, I was like, something's going to happen with this. Like, there's going to be a gunfight or there's going to be kung fu fighting this bitch. But then they just started showing Shim, like, being friends with the old lady and the pregnant lady. I'm like, okay, well, maybe Shim's just going to be the one that helps the old lady cross the street. You know what I mean? Helps the fucking pregnant lady when she's got to do something. But no, then to your point, totally, there at the end, especially in that game with the knives and the keys, Shim became fucking special ops.
100%. Navy SEAL type fucking Terminator Shim.
Yeah, was dropping fuckers, taking knives away, fucking twisting legs and arms, and like tracking down the exit. That was when I started getting like, okay, she's the one, or Shim's the one that immediately finds the exit before.
And not only that, unrealistic fighting stuff. Like somebody gets pistol whipped in the head, that's gonna hurt. Like, and not Shim though. Shim can just jump off and shake that off and spin kick and drop kick and oh my god,
full blown commando.
Yeah, I wish you didn't have to write all that dumb stuff in. Like what the fuck? Because that first season was impeccable. What's up, man?
Yeah, I hated when the old lady killed her own son too. I was freaking out, screaming, "Fucking disgust! Not a fucking bullshit right here. What are you doing?"
Like that old woman would care about some strange girl and some strange kid over her own flesh and blood. I don't think so.
Right, her own son, dude. She clipped her own fucking son. That was intense.
You know, it sounds good for the story thing, but like every like person, think about it, right? Are you gonna kill your son over some strange lady and a kid, right? I don't think any mother would do that.
Yeah, no, that's really weird.
Try to stop him, right? She wouldn't want to.
Yeah, well, they got them. So they just wrote themselves into a place where they knew that what they wanted at the end with that baby for the drama. And I think the writers were just doing anything at that point to try and keep that baby alive. So I kind of see like why they made that decision.
No, it was stupid to bring that baby in there. Really number one, they run this game. They wouldn't know the girl was pregnant, right? And how fair is that, putting a pregnant woman in that game and like she's ready to give birth?
Oh yeah, and like you said, in that game, like you come on, you know that you're basically just sending a fucking sheep to slaughter.
And letting the baby play with its own number. It's like it can't even make its own decision. It's a fucking infant. What's up, Fun?
Yeah, somebody's got to carry it. Yeah. Somebody had to carry it and all that shit. And that's what I was saying at the very end. Literally the last game when they had to go from platform to platform, losing a person or so many people. How do you at that point not just consolidate and go, okay, that's the guy that carries the baby, right? That's protecting the baby, that's like fighting all these guys for the baby. That's one number, right? That's one person. We can, that whole shit with making them two independent ones. Again, I think they just wrote themselves into this weirdness. That guy took a fucking dive. Yeah, like, what is that? To a little baby that's not even related to you. You didn't know that mom or nothing like that. The dad's been fucking you over for 3 weeks.
He was the most selfish human being before this, right? He was the most selfish man in the world. You know, robbing his own mother for gambling and shit. But now he's going to throw all that money away and his own kid to say it was just like.
Dude, that's an amazing point, because if the guy that ran the game, if he wouldn't have been such a stand-up guy, his daughter would have got nothing.
Would have got shit.
He would have died for nothing, bro. He'd have died so some baby he wasn't related to, didn't know the parents from fucking Adam, could like live in an orphanage its whole life and then be rich when they got old enough, right? But like his own daughter would be left with nothing and no father. That shit was crazy.
No humans ever gonna do something like that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. But the games I did like that last game was just straight up evil, bro. Like facing you off in a confined space and you've all got to like clip a bitch or three, right? Like it's a move and you got a time limit. That was evil, bro. That was an evil fucking game.
Yeah, when they do a new season, I want to see who the rich people are who run all that shit. See who those psychos are.
They were seriously evil.
I guarantee you they're presidents of nations and shit like that. Big rich people.
Crazy, man. Those people were fucked up. They're the ones that made the decision really for the baby to stay in.
They were sick.
Like bastards. Bastard motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you see the Phoebe video I did the other day? I played he's out of it. That was hilarious, man. This kid lives in his own world. That video,
that was something else.
He was literally saying he had 16 guys with burners ready to shoot some fucking capo or something. This kid's, it was hilarious though.
Well, he was having dinner and going to dinner shows with captains and hitmen and like absolutely insane. He's vouching for people and his accent is getting worse.
Trees. And he's trying to.
Oh no! I heard him say tree and three. Yeah, I saw he fucking slipped up and said both of them. He only does that when he's focusing on it. But here's another thing too. Like he basically went on a minute and a half where he just was telling people like rules, and it sounded like he had Chat GPT write him out a bunch of quotes. And then he just sat there fucking reading them in his worst New York accent. It was insane.
So what you said, a lot of people said that they thought he was reading a script, that he wrote that script. A lot of people.
Oh, he totally did. No, he does. He does this. I've said this before. Like that's why he does these pre-recorded videos sometimes, because he literally writes
Did
that
you hear
shit
the
down.
story that like it made no sense? Or two guys are fighting, and then he's like, all right, then 2 months later, well, what happened in that fight? Right? They're fighting. What happened when they got outside? Like, what happened with the fight? Right?
Oh, he's vouching for people now, and it's like a great drinking game for everybody that drinks. I thought this when I was watching that show. Is like every time you hear him say the guys on the street, you have to take a shot.
He's totally.
It's absolutely insane, and the fucking dinner sit downs were amazing. Yeah. The fucking the dinner sit down, especially when it's like, you know, he might cut this guy up. To absolute mental hospital level of delusion, man.
It really is
crazy shit.
I thought that was so funny and sick. I think he was on a manic. You know how like some of them, they get manic, they get up on their highs. He was probably up on a super high, watched Donnie Brasco all night long, and just went.
Oh yeah, for sure. And like to that point, I think I made a comment in the chat when he was talking about how they were at a Frankie Valli show. I think I said, if I didn't, I was thinking this when I was hearing that. I said, this motherfucker was standing in Walgreens in the middle of the day, staring at the wall, daydreaming, and a Frankie Valli song came on, and he wrote that whole scene in his head while waiting his turn in line.
He probably did.
He's a sick motherfucker.
Did you hear
this guy is totally ubats, man.
How about when he said that the guys didn't even know that that Liberace was gay?
Yeah, I heard that part, and I was like, what? What? Freddie Mercury is gay? What? George Michael's gay? Hey, you guys, have you heard?
Like, these guys are 10, 20 years older than him, he said, right? And they don't know dude. Like, everybody knows Liberace was a flame. Like, he got caught up in his lies. Where it's like, that was a far too stretch right there. Bad enough with the stupid Frankie Valli lie. Like,
yeah, and I assure you, there, Fibby's got the IQ of a fucking tree stump. It's like barely above the retarded mark. This guy, if you noticed somebody was lip syncing, I assure you everybody else was ahead of you by 3 minutes.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. It's ridiculous. And then the guy, then he's like, what are you going to tell me next? Liberace was gay. And he's like, yeah, he was gay. He's like, no way. It's just
bro. It's like, that's from Austin Powers, man. Austin Powers, there's a little scene where Austin Powers like, it says something about how you're going to tell me Liberace is gay. No way, man. Women loved him. Yeah, he's sick. I really genuinely believe he had. I mean, that's my honest thought to you. Like, all kidding, no joking, no comedy. Like, being straight up to you. I literally was thinking at the time what I'm going to say to you now, which is he had ChatGPT or an AI just create him a list of like a bunch of quotes and like rules. Yeah, I'm telling you.
He's a sick fuck.
And he sat there and he read them off intermittently and then read a lot of them in a row, telling people the rules of the street and the word on the street from the guys on the street and the captains and the people that he vouches for. Insane. Like, here you go. This was wonderful, right? One of the guys he vouched for that he brings around all of the guys all the time that he had just taken to the meeting to keep safe. When that guy mentioned that guy's name, he got all mad and said, who do you think you are? What are you doing? You must be like a fucking dirty fucker, right? Why you never talk about these people? It's like, what are you talking about, bro? You vouched for him. He's in your crew. Why would he not be talking about stuff? Why would you not get mad at him? What?
None of it made sense.
He said doesn't make sense.
The guy was going to cut him up and chop him up in the plate. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Dude, what are you smoking? Like, what are you smoking? Are you on LSD 24/7? Like, what are you on, dude? Like, what a fucking nut. And pathetic. So sad. And that picture, what an angry, like, fucking lonely human being you must be to fucking make up some fake fucking lifestyles and fake friends. Fucking sick.
Constantly, and keep your comments turned
off. Of course,
he
can't deal with the ridicule. No, he can't deal with any kind of pushback whatsoever. But when you lie that bad, right? And that's why he's so mad at the Spanky kid, because Spanky's got like a Wise Guy Hump channel that took off and Fibby don't. Because here's why. Because Fibby got caught in all them lies over the years. Or he would have as many people as Spanky does watching him. But he got caught in all them lies, and people know he's full of shit and a bullshitter. They laugh at him.
So I wonder, like, when he's in his job as a dishwasher, right? or when he's like doing the old gay guy's windows. Does he tell people that he meets that he has a YouTube show and like he has this whole personality, or does he avoid it like the plague so that he doesn't have to do it while he's at work? Is he the hockey guy when he's around these other people?
He could be.
I wonder, because if he does tell them about the YouTube stuff, that means they would listen to it, know that he has meetings with capos and he has the ears of bosses, and that means he'd have to walk by and like throw his dish towel down on the counter and be like, "I gotta go, guys. The fucking captain, you know, the fucking whatever, if the Ravioli family wants to see me, or I've got a big date tonight with Marilyn Monroe's third cousin."
Sure he
how do you keep up the I'm in the mob and important, right? How do you keep that up while being the window
I'm sure he picks his spots, right? He picks the certain people he wants to fantasize and role play with, you know. So there might be a few people he tells lies to, but I'm sure he doesn't tell most people. No, I'm sure not. Most people laugh at him and think he's nuts, right? Like,
well, right, yeah, that's what I'm saying, because you'd have to see them, right, and you'd have to see them again, and they'd be people that like know who you are and what you do and like how you actually spend your time. That's what I'm saying. Like, you must be correct in that he's very selective about those people. That's what I was thinking. It's like, when you're just working your everyday job, or again, if you're like washing windows or whatever it is, and I'm not making fun of those jobs, I'm just saying this dude is a very low IQ person, and he lives in the understairs apartment, right? Harry Potter style apartment of a gay guy. He's not making very much money. So when he's at this job, how would he balance? Yeah, with other people in his life that know he's just a bum and he can't afford his own drinks by Wednesday, right? And he's asking people to buy his drinks and stuff. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to keep up the whole mob thing.
I'm sure there's people he've told it in the past and he ruined relationships with that, right? I'm sure that, but he probably doesn't tell most people. Maybe, who knows? Like, how do you keep those lies up? And they're gonna think you're insane anyways.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be. I see. Okay, so Burnley Till I Die says Betty acts like the neighborhood tough guy. Here's my thing though with that is like, I understand where you're coming from because of the persona that he get. Like, I totally get that, but this is at the root of what we're talking about, like his real life persona, what he delivers to people around him that have the ability to call him on his shit, and to MRE's point, to like actually ruin that relationship. So I don't think that in real life he would ever play the fucking tough guy card, because I truly believe he's a pussy, and he's the kind of guy that would like get scared and back up real fast and like be the dude on the ground in the fetal position.
He'd run away while his friends are getting beat up.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And then rat on them. Yeah, and then rat on them. So I don't think that he's the tough guy, the neighborhood tough guy. I don't see that playing out for him. I think even like the skinny kid in the restaurant would whack him in the face with a towel every now and then. They'd probably like make fun of him, call him the Goonies guy and how ugly he is and shit.
Oh no, he's a mouse. He's probably a quiet little church mouse wherever he is. You know, he's probably a little mouse.
Yeah, I mean, you can't look at a woman for longer than 2 seconds without her turning to stone.
No, that fucking kid's a freak.
The ugliest human being in the world, bro. You see that, and like that. My favorite picture was the one where it looked like a warning for AIDS patients in the gay community, when he's like trying to smile and he's sitting there with like his fucking gross old lesbian sailor tattoos. That shit's amazing. It was like an ad you'd see in the subway for like, you know, wearing condoms during gay sex so you don't get the fucking
I feel bad for those people in Philadelphia though that got this guy just making up all these stories. And
oh, he's naming people's names too, talking about these people's restaurants and that he was there and he took come on, let me get a fucking hallelujah. This motherfucker said that he took a fucking charge for the guy with the restaurant, and he kept saying the guy with the restaurant, but then he would say his last name.
He was.
The guy's a move.
It's so
this motherfucker said he took a fucking charge for this guy.
I took a charge of fucking aspirin up his ass. That's what he did. Or he took a charge of fucking electricity in his ass or something.
It was the thing he went to jail for that he couldn't tell fucking Captain Lou about.
Oh yeah,
he was like, I just called to say I love you. I just called to say I love you and you're special. And gosh darn it, people like you.
Today, I lied to you. Yeah, well, that's all like how he like during that stream. You can see him many times where he's like, I don't want to mention this person, but then he says their name and stuff. It's so cringy and try hard and sad. It reminds you of some loser in like 6th grade. like a kid lying. Like,
no, you very, very accurately compared him to the fucking fat kid in the Goonies more than once, talking about how Michael Jackson came to use his bathroom.
He's
it's
one
outlandish.
of them people. He's fucking nuts, man.
Yeah.
Out of his mind.
Yeah. But his delusions are deep, bro. And that's why, yes, to get back to that original question, he absolutely wrote this shit down. How many times have you and I said, and I'm going to take it one step further, because we had this conversation before about how we always suspected, or at least joked about, how this guy would like write like little movies and scripts and put himself in it, right? But then that dude from Virginia that knows him literally said those words verbatim. He does. He writes movie scripts. It's what he makes these fucking things. He puts himself into them. He memorizes them. The guy even said, like, he looks on maps, just like we always said, and like I always joke, this dude will look up towns on Google and look it up in the fucking time machine and stuff like that to see what stores were where and all this kind of weird stuff, bro. Makeup, and he'll write it all down. He writes all these lists down about places and people and writes them into the script, puts his name right in that motherfucker, and then he lives there. That's his daydream at Walgreens, bro. I'm telling you, the Frankie Valli started playing. And that daydream just started happening, bro. He was literally there. He could smell the cigar smoke.
I said some guy was talking shit to him outside of his window, and he ran out there and told the guy, I'll have 16 people shoot you up with 16 burners. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, kid? That never happened.
Yeah, and I thought you were a tough guy. Why don't you handle your business? It's just one guy, Fibby. He's right outside your window.
He gets everything from a movie. I believe he was watching The Wire. Just everything from movies and shit. What a sick puppy. And doesn't he realize when you tell them stories, no one believes those stories. Like I said, when he explained that fight, it's like when he's like, then 2 months later, well, how did it end? Like the guys are throwing punches at each other. Then he said he beat up his producers. All this weird shit.
No, you didn't.
Told the producer he was going to kill him. Like during that stream, everything out of his mouth was he's going to kill somebody. He was probably in a bad mood that day. Probably seen some pretty girl walk by him and like, wow, if I didn't look like this, I could probably talk to her. And it probably ruined him for the day. And he just was like, everything was kill. He wants to kill this one. And he's a fucking weird kid, man.
He's a fucking disgrace to humanity is what he is. He needs to be chained to a fucking floor and doing the Thorazine shuffle with the rest of the trash we put on blast. That dude's an absolute mental nightmare. A mental wonder. They study
really
his brain.
Should. Because if you think about it, let's say if he was just like, all right, he's lying, but let's say if there was a few friends that he had, just regular people, what if the cops did start watching, like, I don't know, his neighbor who he hung out or got coffee with, and fucking planted something on the guy or something, right? Like, why would you go on the internet and say you have criminal friends, right?
Well, I'll tell you this for sure. There's a lot of people in Philadelphia going, what?
Yeah, they don't know who he is.
Why do people keep sending me messages about who the fuck is this? Right? Because I'm sure somebody has heard it by now and like fucking sent them.
They all know him as the Marlino.
Told them some weird guys talking about being arrested outside.
They know him as the Marlino stalker from the fucking the case, the cheesesteak case or whatever the fuck it was, where he goes to Marlino's trial. Yeah, he went to the trial.
Well, yeah, I know he went to the trial.
He's out of his
But yeah, there's a lot of people in Philly going, who the fuck is this, dude? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Just like you guys in Rhode Island were doing. And I'm sure people in Jersey and in Brooklyn and all this have done by now.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Just listen to someone just bullshit like that. Like, it's like, all right, does part of him believe it? No, he can't believe it. No way. This is like I said, he was reading.
No, he doesn't 100% believe it, but he, like, in the way that like he has the feelings that are around it and all that stuff, but he does totally ride on the effects of it. Like, he gets the intrinsic value of anybody that either one fights with him about it or B goes along with it. That's when he gets vindictive. When we've talked about this before, when the bubble is popped, when the daydream is stopped. That's when he lashes out and gets very, very vindictive because you've now taken, like his catnip away. That's like the only happiness he has in his life. you know, this poor guy, again, living under the stairs of a gay guy's house, getting peed on when he's bad. He looks at women, turns them to stone. Children look away and run, crying.
This is what I'm like.
No
my guess
personality.
is he has no other life but this. So to him,
Right.
people looking at him like he knows mobsters or something means a lot to him, right? Like that's his fucking that's what makes him.
That's his self. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, right. So he doesn't necessarily believe the things, but it's the feel. He knows how to get to where people might like him, where he might get the feeling that people like him, or he gets to fight with people and keep his lie going and feel support from some people. That's why he's got Captain Lou as an emergency contact. Same thing.
No, he does that for currency also. He uses her name.
Well, yeah, for sure. But that's again, so other people will think he's cool, or he'll, right? We've talked that before. Like, who the fuck would care?
In the real world,
right? You're the weirdo. You're the one that has value.
In the real world, nobody gives a fuck if you're related to some gangster or not, right? No one gives a fuck, man. You're not impressing nobody.
Right. Only a weird mob hump or a desperate synth freak is going to put that kind of value into it. And that's why he is that. And he has put that value on it. And he expects other people to put the same.
So that's why he worshiped. That's why he went to that trial. His whole goal, and that's why he was crushed, because he thought he climbed a mountain, dude. When he became like when he knew, like, hi Joey, and Joey knows who I am. That his world was shining bright. Like the songs come on, he was saying happy, happy. He was loving it. And then when he didn't get that shout out, he blew it when he fucking lost his cool. He didn't get the shout out. JTP did. Fibby went fucking nuts, and that's when Marlino made fun of him and called him a scumbag and a rat.
Right, he didn't go full on John Cusack stereo over the head, declaring his love for him. Right.
Yes, that's exactly. He didn't do that,
and he was in full blown. Like you said, he was in full blown making T-shirts about him.
Yeah, he had T-shirts.
He probably had a blow up doll that he named him. He probably had all kinds of shit.
Well, it wasn't a hold on a minute. You're onto something. It wasn't a blow up doll. It was a small Dracula toy, but it was named Joey. And he did make a shirt.
That shit's bizarre.
He did make a shirt, and it was Joey Marlino's face, and it said, "The most stand-up man in the world." It was the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Will you be my Valentine?
It's so cringy. So when that guy,
will you be my mafia Valentine?
Picture when the skinny guy really realized what a psycho and stalker and weirdo he is. His name's not his last name, right? Like, you fucking kid goes around telling people he's Ram Petrarca's grandson. He's fucking John Cusack's nephew, right? This kid's out of his mind. He must be like, wow.
Yeah. This guy thinks he's his bestie.
Yeah, he's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna deal with him no more. Because I guess
bestie #4 life.
That's crazy.
He's your fucking bestie, bro.
Yeah, like, nothing against the skinny guy, nothing, but I wouldn't go to his fucking trial. I wouldn't go to nobody's trial.
No, I'm saying you're like, right? You said, imagine when that guy found out who Fibby was, and that's what I'm saying to you. Like, now you're like, oh fuck, this guy's a psycho, like you said, and I'm adding to that, going, and he thinks he's your bestie, right?
Like, not cable good. Guy, right? Like, that is Fibby.
Not good.
Fibby would right now. That guy, if the skinny guy called him up and said, "Listen, you're gonna eat a cheesesteak off the cement, and then you're gonna come hang out with me," Fibby would jump up and click his heels like a little leprechaun. He'd be so happy.
Yep. He'd waste all those years of therapy, and he'd get bottomed out by Eli.
Anything to have that. And so when he lost that night in his mind, which he didn't lose it that night, he should have just shut up, and Marlino would have never made fun of him or called him out, right? He should have just shut up. But he didn't get that love.
No, it's a very good point.
He didn't get that love and that little pat on the head, and he went nuts. He went fucking nuts.
Yeah. And then as soon as, and we continue with that, right? As soon as he started saying, fuck that guy, that's what it was. You know what, Joey? I talked to all the guys on the street. I hear the word on the street. None of the guys like you.
Yeah, now they all hate you.
Remember this motherfucker? None of the guys like you in Philly or New York. You gotta watch your back.
It's so funny. As soon as Fibby got dissed and didn't get the date for the prom, Marlino made him look at it. That's when everybody hated him, according to Fibby. What's up, Biggs? Brains like that.
That's what happens when you're a fat lesbian. Ellen DeGeneres takes you to the prom. Yeah, not Joey Marlino.
Imagine worshiping other human beings like that. of any sort of.
No, I cannot. I cannot.
No.
I cannot. It didn't make sense to me when the girls passed out to Michael Jackson and the Beatles. It doesn't make sense to me for this guy to be this way towards other people because of the vowels in their name or the stories that are attached to them.
Guys,
so fucking
anybody
weird.
that the news or a National Geographic calls a mobster, Fibby will fucking fawn over. He will study them, try to find out who their family members are, to be friends with them. He's a sick kid.
Yeah. Steal their fucking underwear and shit at the laundromat.
There's a lot of people like that. That's why I called it a sickness. The mob groupies, the wise guy humps, right? It is a real sickness. There's a lot of people like that. Maybe not to Fibby's extent, right? The craziness, but look at other types like the Spanky types, right? The Jeff.
Yeah. Fibby's got a lot of extra mental illness that don't have. Yeah, it has nothing to do with none of that. There, it could easily be converted to any topic. This is just the one that he's embedded himself in. Yeah, his mental illness is the real fucked up thing. Yeah, that's the special of it all, man.
He also uses the mental illness as a crutch. He always says he's going to kill himself, right? I mean, unalive himself. Always says that. Always. And people, it's like
a lot of tall buildings in New York.
Yeah, why use that? Why say that? Because sometimes people will say, when people usually say that, they don't mean it, but you don't know that. Right, there could be some guy who said it all the time who did it, and then it could be somebody who never said it who did it. But to use that as a weapon is to manipulate people.
Well, you use it as an emotional weapon. That's what I was saying about the emergency contact stuff. Be sad for me, feel bad for me, so I know you care about me, and I can feel loved. Yeah.
Also,
and of course, to your point, yes, he does get the whole fucking intrinsic value of other people thinking he's cool. He's always trying to make people like him because of another thing he's just genuinely unlikable.
He is genuinely unlikable.
He's a genuinely unlikable person. That is at the root of his mental illness with the lies. You even mentioned that during the show. I think maybe I did too, or I agree with you. But yeah, he always has to be somebody else that's more, that's
Why
better.
Do you think he has no friends from childhood?
Of course, no, he never had those friends.
Like he had a couple of, I guess he was friends with Jared Ham, right? That was his friend for a while. Right?
Yeah,
until he took on.
And Jared said that he did have a best friend European anal vacation.
That's right. Yes, he had some dude who went on a European vacation with him too. But where are these? Where are these friends? Right? Why aren't they coming on and saying, yeah, you grew up in Providence or whatever? He probably lost them. He probably screwed them over, lied to them, or maybe they realized he was crazy. Who knows what happened with the friendships over the years?
Well, I mean, to my best, or the best of my recollection, that Jared guy said something about his friends. I have to get a hold of them. I don't talk to them that often, but I know that they're like totally blown away every time they hear another one of these weird stories. They think the guy's just lost it. I do believe it was something like he said that they do know and that they've been blown away by it,
Yeah, I asked him, I said, what made you fight? How'd you have a falling out? He's like, no, he's like, everything was good. And then he just stopped talking to me after he sent him the Fuzz Squad glasses. And then they just stopped. He just stopped talking to him and said he didn't know him.
Yeah, I know. And here's my thing, right? So, okay. If little Fibby did not know Jared, then why did A Liar call him to find out the truth about Fibby when he learned what an insane, psychopathic, I murder my boyfriends twink Fibby is? Even A Light, Mr. I killed 100 people, right? I take flamethrowers to the nuts every morning. It just tickles. This guy learned what a psycho freak weirdo Fibby was, and he hit Fibby's friend to find out who the fuck this guy really is.
Yeah, I think he went on some.
All the proof you need to know right there, because that was still early on in Fibby's career, and A Light knew who he was and called him. Yep.
He showed the yearbook though. So
for sure. All that's true.
That dude, he pulled out his yearbook and showed himself and Fibby in the yearbook. So they were friends. As he grew up with him, he said, talk about
suburban cul-de-sac. He grew up in a suburban cul-de-sac playing fucking street hockey.
Yeah, which you should be proud of that, right? Like, what the fuck,
dude?
What's up,
Yeah,
Jason?
of course. In a military town. That's what Virginia Beach is, bro. It's a military town. 100% military.
Yeah, because his dad.
Bases.
He said both of
jets,
his fathers,
ships, submarines.
Both of his fathers were on the same ship. He said, and that's when I called the adoption story into question. When he lied and said I was making fun of his little sister, which I wouldn't ever make fun of a little kid. His adoption story didn't add up. Like both fathers are on the same ship, right? It didn't make sense. And then it just was like really fucking.
But yeah, man, be proud of who you are. Be proud that you're a fucking Scottish Slovak and grew up in a cul-de-sac in a safe suburb, you know, surrounded by military people and shit, enjoying your bologna and white bread.
Yeah, you should have a bunch of friends.
Fuck, man, just be who you are. Be who you are. Because you're doing a bad job at imitating other people.
Yeah, nobody's but nobody. Even his friend, even the people who say they like him don't buy it, and they know he's sick and they feel bad for him. He's out of his mind. Did you hear that story he told? That was hilarious. That was so out there.
Yeah, I listened to all of it. It was unbelievably out there. It was totally fucking new bots, bro.
Totally.
Everything about it was nuts.
It was all pathetic movie stuff. Who even acts like that?
Yeah, he was reading a list of. I'm telling, man, those were fucking AI, and AI provided quotes. Unless he went old school library and like went through all of his movies and shows and just picked one out of each episode. I think it was just obviously an AI script, and then he just took that and mixed it around with some of his own words. 100%.
Whoever those
bro.
guys he was naming, like guys, I guess who were in like documentaries on Philadelphia years ago. He keeps like always mentioning their names. I feel bad for those old guys. I think
for sure. That's what I was saying earlier. They're finding out this guy's talking about them and going, "What the fuck?"
There's some guy in the internet saying he's your best pal.
He said he took a pinch, right? Because he said, "So I took a pinch outside his restaurant."
Goofy bastard.
Right, man. So weird, bro. So weird. Being in the restaurant talking to this guy, and you're a nobody, but you're talking to like the administration, and how I love it. I don't hang out with like, you know, soldiers and fucking low tier people. I hang out with captains and the administration. I'm like, what on
was
what?
So cringy and creepy and weird.
What are you talking about, dude? And you're vouching for other everyday Scottish, Slovak people? Come on,
it's like, all right, let's go into the land of make believe. Doodly-doo. Let's make pretend that he's really friends with these people, and these people really exist because they don't, right? He's gonna get them all in trouble, right? Wouldn't they be like, hey, dude, stop saying that shit on your fucking YouTube channel, you moron? You're gonna get us all in trouble.
Yeah, you can't talk about fucking sit downs on the interwebs,
How
bro.
cringy and childlike mind. You got to even go on there and say that. You know, embarrassed, man. I'd stick my head in a hole if I ever came on here and made up some crazy story like that.
It's insane. It's absolutely
right, no one's gonna
insane.
believe you. Number one, right? I don't give a fuck how much medication you're on. They're not gonna believe you. It's they're out there. It's like, wow, what an imagination, though. Sick.
Every part of it was absurd. Even if you, and okay, I'm going to give you this, especially if you're like one of these mob humps that knows their history and knows the supposed like rules of how these things, then you should know that the things this guy's saying are fucking absurd. That he would not even have contact with these people, let alone sit alone with them in some candlelit.
Well, it goes right to my point. Why do you think he don't have nobody watching him, bro? He's been around for 10 years, right? All these people know about him. Nobody watches him. Why do you think that? Because they all know he's full of shit. They all know he's full of shit.
Yeah. I think, you know, because some of the stuff he was talking about just in that video you played were absurd, even by like what's supposed to be, right? If you dug into all that shit and you were one of these people that really knew their stuff and, you know, believed in magic voodoo ceremonies and all this kind of stuff, then you should know the quote unquote rules, and you should know this guy is absurd.
And that's why they hate him.
You should know that he would not be sitting with these people, that they would not be talking.
And that's why a lot of those hump channels hate him, because he's jealous of them. What's up, Mike, Nitro, Mick? He's jealous of them. Jeff, what's up, dude?
Well, he invented this
he's
shit.
Insane.
That's the thing he kept telling us back in the he gets butthurt about everybody, and I mean it's they do fucking got under his skin with Merlino.
Yes, yeah, he's very jealous of that. Very jealous. That kills him. That's like a stake through his heart.
And he's
David, what's up?
Yeah, and he's trying to prove to everybody that he's way more Philly crime, organized crime than Merlino. That's what what he's doing. Is that nobody likes him? He's a fucking asshole. I'm the one that's really in with all these people, right? Fucking weirdo. And at the same time, playing up these weird New York connections.
But just a year ago, he had a shirt with this guy on it as the most stand-up guy in the world. It's like, dude, don't you realize how stupid you look and sound?
Yeah. Until he said, "Fuck you, you're a weirdo. Quit stalking me and stealing my underwear." And then he went full blown retard. He went full
William Wallace, thank you. What's up down there? Kagan, what's up? I wish I knew the whole Flanagan story of how that must be hilarious. How that debacle went. I guess they had one day of shooting, I heard. It was like one day of shooting, and Phoebe was just like running around like a little hissy girl crying, and people are stealing my characters, and he was just going nuts, and he got a crush on a girl on the set, and it just lasted like one shoot. That was it. Like a few scenes with film. That was it. Because he was a total wreck.
Dude, he belongs in a mental hospital in a straitjacket, walking around a column on medication. That's who he belongs to be around. Like, you set him around other people in his daydream. Come on, bro. And all the I need. He's very needy. He's a needy little bitch, right? Me. Pay attention to me. Love me. Like me. Right? Be around me. So of course he did that with other people. You don't get it. You're not doing it right. Do it like this. Why isn't anybody listening to me? Why don't you love me? I'm sure it ended with him crying.
He said he wanted to go to Nadu's house and kill him or beat him or something crazy like that.
I'm sure we heard him say he was going to crack his fucking head open. He was like, "Come to New York. Come to New York. I'll bust your fucking head wide open." And we were laughing.
You know how stupid you sound on the internet? Just like, hey, come here. I'm going to crack you and beat you up. Like, shut up. You sound so stupid. He would never even fight Spanky. Spanky would kick his ass, honestly. And I can't stomach Spanky, but he definitely would beat Phoebe up. He would just hug him and fall on him and bite him.
Somebody would come in and be like, "Excuse me, it's against state regulations to allow these retarded people
what
to
are you doing letting the mammals fornicate in the yard? Close the gate to the llamas." All right.
We don't. This is not allowed. You're not allowed to have mentally challenged people fight for money.
Yeah, burn till I die. Remember, he gave me an award, and then a month he was doxing me the same time he's giving me an award. He was trying to look me up. Fucking weird guy. The sick puppy, man. But that
he needs to be monitored.
That was very funny though. That 20-minute rant he went on. That was hilarious.
It was all 100% fucking insane.
It was. But
the whole time, it's why the first comment that I put in there, I was just like, this dude is the most full of shit in the world.
How attached from reality he is, right? Like the detachment from reality, man. Like, wow. People look at you like a weirdo. Like, you look like a weirdo, dude.
Well, I hope they're all laughing at him. They're all going to laugh at you, Phoebe. They're all going to laugh at you.
It must have been like hell.
I hope
it must have been hell in high school for that kid. Well, no, Jared Ham said no one really picked. He was just a quiet kid. That's right. He was just a quiet kid.
He didn't exist. It was worse than the kid that got picked on. He was a ghost. No one even noticed him. He just fucking masturbated, went to school, went home, and masturbated again. Oh. Yeah, he was the fucking see-through kid. This
elephant's gonna kill everybody. Watch, probably.
Oh, are you talking about the screen? That's a bear.
It looked like an elephant.
No, I thought you'd enjoy seeing a bear maul his handlers.
Yeah, I love watching stuff like that. It's very entertaining. Because I don't like the bear elephant handlers. I've always hated them. Always hated bear handlers too. They torture them.
Yeah, I know that, man. So when I saw this come up in the news, I was like, "Oh, MRE would enjoy that." No blood? All right, we could play that. So I grabbed it. So here we go, man. The bear's had enough of this guy's fucking shit. Pushing a wheelbarrow.
Look at that power.
There he got him. And this guy kicks the bear.
Wow. That, you know what power those bears have, man?
Oh, it was crazy. The guy he was literally like flat on top of him within a second. Hang on, I'll put it back close to it looks like he's like tries to give him a treat or put something in his mouth. He's leading him by a chain, and then the bear just flips out and grabs him. And they're on the ground in a half a seat. He's on top of him in a second. The guy disappears under him. Yeah, it's done.
That's shit. Power. Well, usually it happens because these bears are usually tortured when they're little and the shit beat out of them to do these tricks. So, and then they start turning on you, ripping you apart. They're wild bears. They shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, you can't have them in a zoo and shit like that's fucked up, man.
No. Yeah, that fucking thing was huge. See them how strong they are.
It's insane. Yeah, that's why I said he disappeared under it.
Oh yeah, that thing was a huge bear. Oh my god, I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, you thought it was an elephant at first because up on his hind legs. I could totally see that. It's a gigantic.
Yeah, I thought
bear.
that was an elephant. I'm like, wow.
You know, fucking thing's huge up on it because he's walking a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I guess they got these little shows around. I don't know where in the country they do this, but it's not a great idea. Especially these bears are stuck in little cages and shit, dude. Thrown in hot trucks and drove on the highway. It's fucking terrible. Oh, look at this poodle.
Well, check this out. In the top center, you can see there's a girl in a purple shirt.
Oh no, I thought it was a ball.
Well, there's a green maybe it's a ball or some kind of a toy right in front of her, and then there's a girl with a purple shirt, and then the bushes. This girl's guinea pig is running around in the backyard. She's just hanging out with her dog and her guinea pig. A 6-foot python comes into her yard and starts going after the guinea pig. And she grabs this fucking snake, dude. She's 12 years old. She grabs this 6-foot python to save her guinea pig. And watch what she does with this. This is absolutely insane.
Wow.
Look, it's got a hold of the guinea pig. You see that?
Shit. Wow.
The snake's literally biting the guinea pig. So she's swinging it around. Dad got it off. Look, the snake's still just chilling over there. Now that's crazy, right?
Well, they're in Australia, so they got mad crazy snakes down there, man.
Look, he grabbed it and threw it over the fence. But bro, it had a guinea pig on the end of the fucking. The snake was bit into it while she was spinning it.
Yeah, those things can get big where they can kill a dog or a little kid even. That little girl had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, pythons get like 20, 21 feet long, bro.
She wanted to save her guinea pig though. Like she just picked that snake right up.
She's a brave 12-year-old, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of little kids would be like, probably little girls too. Like, oh.
Look, the dad grabs it by the tail and just whips it over the fence.
Yeah. Wow, the snake colors.
These people, they're obviously used to having to deal with snakes around there. But isn't that nuts?
Yeah, they said it was a juvenile snake. Rose Whitman found the python wrapping itself around her pet, actually on her family. Yeah, those pythons right there, they're no joke. Any place that lives around snakes like that, you got to be real fucking careful, man.
Wild stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's why I love my state, because we don't have no poisonous shit like that. We can go in the woods and do all kinds of shit. You don't got to worry about stepping on a copperhead or something crazy.
Right, I got you.
Wow, that's not bad.
But yeah, she's a brave kid, man. That I thought that I read that wrong. I thought that it was going after the guinea pig and she threw it. I didn't understand that it was bit into the fucking guinea pig, and then when she was gonna swing it, there was gonna be another animal flying through the air with it, right? That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that had to scare the hell out of her. But she probably loved the guinea pig and didn't want it to get eaten, right? So it's like, hey, get away from my
100%.
guinea pig, and grabs the.
Yeah, 100%, bro. That's wild.
Luckily, that wasn't no like rattler or something like that. Snake that would have fucking.
Yeah, because a python's not poisonous. It'll bite you and
Yeah.
wrap around you. That's how they kill you. They're constrictors, right? But you're 100% on that, dude. She's very lucky it wasn't any venomous snake.
Yeah, a python.
Because then her guinea pig's gonna die anyway, right? If it was poisonous, the guinea pig would
have been dead.
Yeah.
But if that was a poisonous snake, that little girl would have just got bit right there. Because he would have probably let go.
That's gnarly, bro.
He would have let go of the other thing eventually and bit her. Like how about a cobra, right? Spitting venom in your face and shit. A little kid would go, ah!
Oh, those spitting cobras are nuts. Yeah, those spitting cobras are nuts.
I wouldn't want to mess with one of those things. Fuck no. There's some sick people have them as pets. Cobras and shit. I get.
Oh, I know. Yeah. We should watch a couple of those videos next week. There's a guy that, or actually, there's a few of them that have these YouTube channels about all the insane reptiles they have. But one of them in particular has like the biggest pythons ever. They're literally all 17, 18, 19, 20 foot long. Really? And he breeds them, bro. And he keeps them all in these huge tubs in a warehouse. Like he brings them out and he collects their eggs and shit. But they're fucking gigantic, bro. We should check that out. And some of the
what happens when one of those motherfuckers grab you, though, right? Like,
dude, I'll have to pull up the short. There's one where he gets bit in the face. Yeah, he gets bit on the arms and stuff like that. He has this gigantic daughter. Like, I don't want to talk, but she's a nice enough lady. She's just very unfortunate in the in the looks department. And that's not her fault, but she is holy fucking scary. But yeah, no, man, they get bit by all kinds of those snakes, dude. It's insane. It's insane because they're dealing with them all day long.
Yeah, if you're gonna deal with them all day long, you're gonna have accidents. It's gonna happen.
And like I said, these are massive fucking snakes. I mean, once you're close enough to touch them, you're well within their strike range, right? So it's like if you're gonna work with them, it's not like those poisonous snakes like you have to keep like so far away, or as soon as you see them you have to be holding them by the head. You know what I mean? They let these things just like sit there and chill while they're collecting eggs and stuff, and they watch them, and as soon as they go to dart, the people just do their best to move out of the way, and most of the times they do get out of the way, but they also get bit in the face once in a while.
Yeah, that's gonna be a numbers game right there. That's gonna be a numbers game
for sure
with reptiles, snakes like that, with poisonous stuff, and dodging them like that too. But the boas are scary because, right, let's say if you're sleeping, right, the snake gets out and just.
Oh, come on, bro. They've in India and places in Southeast Asia, especially in Southeast Asia where these gigantic pythons are from originally, they find people inside them often, because they work out in these fields, right? Especially a lot of the senior citizens that can't get out of the way in time or can't fight back. All these families and stuff, they work in like these fields and like rice paddies and shit like that. And that's where those snakes live, dude. And while you're out, you're literally out in the middle of nowhere, and that snake will grab you and you're fucking dead, bro. You're snake.
Yeah, I've heard stories like that in those countries too. I've seen them on YouTube and stuff. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. India, you can still get eaten by a fucking tiger. Not
big
cool.
Ape.
Not fucking cool, bro. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out by like some old timey shit getting eaten by an animal or like a fucking.
Who's this Meghan McCain, white trash guest looking creature?
Yeah, so check this. This is actually this is stew nod of the week over here, bro. Like idiocracy level of stupid with this one here. All right. Wichita Falls, Texas. A Texas woman is wanted for theft after she incriminated herself by replying to a Facebook post that insulted the alleged thief.
What?
So, yeah, I just got to read this to you. This is insane. Okay, so Stephanie Davidson was getting ready to fly back home to Wichita Falls when her neighbors sent her photos that allegedly showed 44-year-old Misty Cape stealing from her home. She quickly posted the photos to the locally popular Facebook page, Rants and Raves of Wichita Falls, before her plane took off. So this lady was taken off on a plane. Her neighbors sent her a message that said, hey, you're being fucking robbed. Here's pictures of the bitch that just stole your shit and your bicycle, right? She jumps on Facebook in a local Facebook page and she leaves a comment and says, does anyone know who this trash is robbing my house while I'm out of town? And she puts the pictures on Facebook of the bitch that stole from her. When her plane landed and she was able to check her phone, this dumb bitch right here saw that Facebook post. The bitch that robbed her saw the Facebook post and literally replied to her post because she called her trash.
And what'd she say to her?
She goes, quote, people need to mind their own business. This woman called me trash. Just because I broke in her house and stole some stuff, she don't even know me, but thinks it's okay to call me trash.
Well, you did break in her house. There's that, but...
You have to love that. This woman called me trash just because I broke in her house and stole some stuff. Like, bitch, for real? And you just outed yourself. You wrote from your actual personal Facebook page and told her you're the one that broke in her house and you're the one that are in the pictures and you want an apology for being called trash. This is some next level fucking stew nod.
Yeah, it's like you don't know me. It's like, well, I don't need to know more than you broke into my house, right? So to me, you're trash. You broke in my house,
dude. And she's on top of it, she's trying to figure out who it is. That was the whole purpose of anybody know who this is? She just stole my shit, right? And you're just gonna, it was me, and fuck you for
calling me trash. She didn't even make up a fake name or nothing, right?
Nope.
Familiar to Wichita Falls Rants and Rave members because she recently went small town viral. Wichita Falls resident Stephanie Davidson was getting ready to fly back home when her neighbor sent her photos of Cape stealing from her home. Davidson quickly posted the photo to the locally popular Facebook page before her plane took off. And when she landed, she found that Cape had actually identified herself by admitting to the crime on social media, saying, quote, people need to mind their own business. This woman called me trash just because I broke in her house and stole some even know me. Davidson says her trip was 3 weeks long and she's not even sure how long Cape had been inside her home.
I wanted to throw up. I wanted to be sick.
That shit's nuts.
Yeah. What a dummy. Like, you don't even know me. How can you call me trash? All right, she don't know you, but she's got a quick synopsis of what you are. You broke in her house. You're trash. She hates you. She's not going to like you.
Yeah, dude. She knows you were living in her house. That's what she just said. She's like, I don't know how. I was gone for 3 weeks. I don't know how long that bitch was in my house, right? So, like, this bitch is living in my house, stealing stuff. She stole my bicycle to get away with my stuff that she stole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I offend you? Yeah, fuck off, right?
Yeah. What a fucking dope.
Holy
that whole town insulting thief. Woman has called me trash. Yeah, how dare they? And it's like, what's that guy who got caught bombing all them poor bastards? How dare you call me a psycho? It's like, wow, you just bombed a bunch of police stations, sir. Of course you're a psycho. That's where she gets the audacity to call you trash. You did break in her house, lady.
Yeah, and then used your personal Facebook.
That was dumb. She should have left an anonymous, I guess, if you're going to do that. I don't see what the need is, but yeah, use some fake name. Like, hi, I was just in your house.
How dare you call me trash just because I broke in your house and stole some
Maybe
stuff?
She knew she was going to get caught, though, because everybody's seen it, right? It was only a matter of days before she got caught. So she said that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they definitely had pictures of her face. You saw her face.
Yeah, so she probably thought, let me call up, turn myself in. Fucking.
Okay, so this one is titled 19-year-old beats man with a plunger, covers him in bleach, then kidnaps his child.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, this is very recent.
North Knoxville, a man accused of beating up a dad stripping his clothes off, covering him with bleach, kidnapping that man's 3-year-old child, and leaving in the man's car. Police say this guy did it.
Look at this.
I'm going to pause
Look at this character. Look at this character.
Wow, right?
This dude's high. Hey, look, he just fought. I fought the comb, and the comb won. He looks like nothing.
And what is he looking at? So it looks like he's staring into the center of the void of the universe. Like,
I'm looking for your soul. Mom took my tendies. He took my chicken tendies. Fucking mom. Wow,
dude.
Look at what
dude. Those eyes are something fucking else.
That's Spanky
bro.
looking in the mirror.
Or Fibby when he's having his daydream about Frankie Valley.
Fibby Valley.
Wow. Well, let's keep this fucking rolling. But I had to pause it on that because that's a
story in North Knoxville. A man accused of beating up a dad, stripping his clothes off, covering him with bleach, kidnapping that man's 3-year-old child, and leaving in the man's car. Police say this guy did it. Claim he broke into the home on Mercer Ave in the morning Sunday. Police say Kaufman attacked the victim with a plunger, then poured bleach over his wounds. Officers say Kaufman kidnapped the child, stole the victim's car. He was eventually arrested in Sevierville. The child was still in the car with him. Kaufman faces a long list of charges, attempted murder, kidnapping among them. Now, he claimed the child's mother asked him to go pick up the child, but the mother absolutely denies that.
Obviously. Yeah, obviously. Hold on.
Rich Sirwan.
Okay. Yeah, holy shit, right?
He was throwing bleach on the guy.
Dude, he fucking broke into their house. Yeah, beat the fucking shit out of the dude. Dragged him into the bathroom while he was half unconscious. Stripped his fucking clothes off so he was naked. And then he started pouring bleach all over his wounds and shit. Knocked him unconscious. Stole his fucking kid. Put him in his, he stole his car and just drove off with his 3-year-old. And when he got pulled over, that insane face, that fucking nutso pair of eyes looked at a cop and said, the mom asked me to pick her up and I got in a fight with the guy. No, dude, you're coming with me right now. That mom said, that mom was like, of course he's not supposed to be picking up my kid, right?
I wish they would let us know, like always say if they're on drugs. What's up, Bellamia? Jason, what's up, bro? They should tell him this guy had to
Rich
be
Solanka has been a fixture at Acme Markets since 1964.
What the fuck? Stop that.
He had to.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't want to see that. What the fuck? I was trying to get back to the article. There it is.
God, that was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. I was trying to get back to the 19. Anyway, we'll just cancel that out and we'll go to the next one. But yeah, holy shit, man.
That dude was out of his mind. His eyes were fucking crazy, man.
Bro.
It had to be methamphetamine. What do you say in the chat? Down neck, foolish flock. You think he was on meth, man? That looked like meth. Because that guy's, his eyes are like popping out of his head.
Dude, he was looking in the center of the universe for sure. For sure. He was watching the future and shit. You know what I mean? Like, wow.
He was out of his fucking tree.
Yeah, it probably was mad. His fucking brain was going so fast. It's what allowed to see.
Well, they say that I've watched a lot of the intervention documentaries. Methamphetamine makes people go crazy. Oh, look at this crazy lady. What's this? Oh, another woman profile.
Yeah. Woman facing revenge porn charge after posting sexual image of another woman as her profile picture.
Really?
Here's the worst part. Okay, so she gets mad at a woman. Here's the short version. She gets mad at this woman she knows.
Dude, look like a lady.
She knows that there are pictures out there of this lady doing sexual things. She takes a screenshot of one of these things and uses it as her profile picture to piss that lady off. What she doesn't realize is that the video that got out of her was of her being sexually assaulted in prison for R-ing her.
Really?
Yeah. So this lady we're looking at actually took a thumbnail or a screenshot from an R video of this lady and used that as her fucking avatar.
Who would have a video of some woman being hard? Who would? I don't.
Unfortunately, there are sites, bro, that once things get uploaded to them, it's very difficult to get rid of all the. Even if they go and they delete it now, some asshole fucking 10 times a year is gonna upload it under a different title. It just exists sometimes, bro. And that means this lady would know what that shit is, right? If she knows the lady knows about this video and she knows where it's at, then she knows this.
Yeah, she's a sicko for sure.
Yeah, and she got mad at her and decided to put. That's what I'm saying. That's the worst part of this is that she gets mad at this lady and decides to put a screenshot, basically, of her getting R'd as her profile picture.
Look at that! Look at that forehead. Holy shit!
Look like Freddie Jackson, like bro. Guy, forget about it.
It looks like the if you took the hair away, it looks like the father in Menace to Society. Sharif was into all kinds of shit.
No doubt.
Allah's gonna help Sharif. Wow, look at her. She looks like an evil woman.
Gainesville police officers say they arrested a woman for posting a sexual photo of another woman on social media without consent. An arrest report says 26-year-old Tara Tillman changed her Facebook profile picture to an image of the victim yesterday. The victim told officers the picture had been taken by a man who had sexually assaulted her. Tillman told detectives that she posted the photo because the victim posted a photoshopped image mocking her. She's charged with sexual cyber harassment.
Yeah, the reason she did it, by the way, hang on.
The
reason she did it was because the reason she was mad at the lady is because she put a picture on her Facebook profile of her face on a gorilla.
Okay, well.
So she was like, okay, I'll get you, bitch. I'm going to put your R picture on mine. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, and that caught her a charge for it. She says, oh, she knows where those sites are. She's a sicko anyways. She looks...
Sexual cybercrime. I wouldn't want that on my
fucking that. Record. Hell no. Pitch any kind of weird sex crime on the fucking shit.
Dude.
All for what? Making some stupid call to someone? Was she nuts? Oh, no. How did she get that? Download it? I'll make a call.
Yeah, she had to download. Yeah, she must have downloaded it. Yeah, totally.
All right, downloading fucking something off an internet. Yeah, you'll go to jail, lady. You're stupid. You're a sicko. And if you go to snuff sites where they like unalive people and shit, like you can see Daniel Pearl and people being executed or whatever, right? I wouldn't go to those things at all. Don't get me wrong. Would I want to see the video of like some executions? I probably would because I like Faces of Death. But there's no way.
Well, that's what that's for. Yeah, to go look up Faces of Death, things like that. Don't watch the stuff where there's like sex stuff involved in it. What the fuck?
Oh, no. You end up in those sites and you'll have the FBI at your house. What's up, Paps? What's up, DJ?
What's up, guys?
Some people think they want to find one kid. I remember him saying, like, hey, where's the video of that dude getting beheaded? I mean, I don't know where the fuck it is. And someone's like, I'll have a link. I'm like, don't drop no links in my friggin'
Yeah. I don't know. We're good. Yeah, exactly. We're
good.
You
drop any link in here, I'm blocking you, dude. It was in my comment section. He's like, I'll drop you a link.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're not. You pull up, if someone click it on accident, right, and takes them to some fucking weird thing.
Yeah, not good.
Woman in France.
So recently enjoying coffee with her friend was struck by a small meteorite.
What?
In what is considered an extremely rare event. I would imagine so. And that she was drinking coffee outside with her friend. She got hit by a small meteorite.
What's the odds of that?
Right?
She should play the lottery.
Insane.
She should play the fucking lottery, that lady.
She said that she heard the air move, like a big boom, coming from the roof next to her. And then in the second that followed, she felt a shock on her. She got hit in the ribs, bro. She thought that she got flown into by an animal or a bat or something like that.
I can imagine.
And and then they thought maybe it was a piece of cement or something that got kicked off of one of the ridge tiles from the roof, but it didn't have the same color. And when they had it inspected, it turned out that she got hit by a fucking space rock, dude.
Imagine
a meteorite that made it through our atmosphere.
If I my luck, I would have been a little kid there, and they would have blamed me for throwing the rock and all beat the shit out of me or something, right? And it's like, no, it was a meteor, not a rock. Yeah, that's what I would have thought, right?
Yeah, Queen Amin says that would be my luck too. Yeah, that's funny.
Like who would think it was a meteor? You'd think someone's throwing rocks at you, right? Or maybe a bat flew into you or something, right? Maybe someone threw a stone at you, right? Those damn kids, get them! So it's attacking.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be thinking it was a meteorite. Yeah, it's the last thing you would think. That just doesn't happen. It even says in here it's an extremely rare event, and that's why I said I would imagine. So I've never heard of anybody getting hit by a fucking meteorite before.
And you can't sue nobody neither if you get hurt.
Oh fuck no! And it hit her right in the ribs.
Yeah, who
right?
are you gonna sue for that? Right?
She's lucky it wasn't bigger, right?
Yeah.
That's how weird space movies start out, bro. People become like all kind of weird alien and shit, or they get
hit her in the temple,
with an X-ray,
hit her in the temple or something, right? In the head.
Oh yeah, and just kill you. Right?
She probably would have died if it hit her in the head.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, she took it to a roofer for examination. He said it definitely wasn't made of cement, so she took it to a geologist. The geologist told them that the rock appeared to basically just told them it was a fucking meteorite. All that weird science talk later.
Yeah.
It was it had a total mass of about 4 ounces. That's pretty. I mean, you're gonna notice getting hit by that,
especially coming from the fucking sky,
dude.
From out of this atmosphere. Yeah. Oh, DJ's having a few
drinks. 4 ounces, bro. That's why I was looking to see how big it was. It finally said it was about 4 ounces. I mean, hey, that's enough weight
to kill somebody.
I'm sure she did think she got hit by a fucking bat or something like that. Yeah,
if that hit her in the temple, DJ's having some drinks. Drink up, bro. If that hit you in the temple, you'd be dead.
Oh, entirely possible. Yeah, our temples are extremely sensitive, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, a little rat running. What's up, Queen Amin? We'll stomp that little mouse out. Yeah, hit her in the eye. She's blind, right? If that thing, she's lucky she got hit in the ribs, actually.
Oh, dude. I mean, honestly, even at a different angle or just like whatever, it could have even broken a rib. It's just the way that she's just so lucky. She's just so lucky. Because again, if it hits you in a certain part of your skull or at just the right angle, yeah, you could be in bad shape, man.
Oh, you can end up, God forbid, a vegetable dead. Especially things coming from the sky. Shit, I remember my father telling me as a kid, don't throw pennies out of the windows up high because you could hit somebody and kill someone, right? And say, penny if you drop it off the Empire State Building, go through somebody's head. You ever hear that thing or whatever? Anything thrown up high, that's picking up velocity, right? Kill somebody. So picture some piece of rock, even if it's 4 ounces. If that hit her in the head, she most likely would have died.
Yeah, bro, 4 ounces. That's why it's. I mean, that's enough weight to it, bro. Yeah, it could fuck you up. There's no doubt.
That's not kill you.
Yeah, like you said, it coming from outer space. It's not like it just fell off your roof. This motherfucker literally is flying through the sky, through our atmosphere, and non-stop until it hits you.
Well, think about hail, right?
Yeah, nuts.
Forget about hail. You ever been in bad hailstorms? I've been in a couple of them.
Right? Oh yeah, of course, man. Yeah. Hail fucks shit up. Hail gets big too.
Yeah, it fucks shit up. It breaks windows. Everything breaks around it, and your head will bleed. It will split your head open. Hail balls.
Oh, it'll fuck you right up. Yeah, there's some big chunks of hail that'll fucking have you in the hospital. Yep.
Yeah, I've never got hospitalized by one. And I've never got like my head split open bad by one. But I got hit a couple of times hard where it bled a little, right? And I've seen big ones like crack my fucking cousin in the head. Not too big, but big enough where I'm glad it wasn't me, right? And they were hurting, even hitting my arms and shit. They were hurting. I've been in a few shitty hailstorms before. And those things, like little clay, hurt, man. They clunk on the top of your head. Donk, donk, donk. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up.
You throw your hand over your head and your fucking your hands.
Yeah, you get welts on your arms and stuff like that. Sure.
Yep. Yeah, Flock, you heard that too. What's up? What's up, Bella?
Bella. Hail will break your windshield quick. Yeah, it'll fuck your windows up.
How many people do you think who live in the areas that get hail get busted windows every time it hails? Thousands.
Oh, I bet it's insurance nightmare. I bet it's a lot of them.
Do you think insurance companies cover the hail?
I mean, probably. Yeah. It's an act of God and all that, but I mean, if it's your windshield, that's the catch-22. Is it like you have to have that fixed before you can drive, which is what makes me lean towards probably yes, but I don't know the answer. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Maybe it's an extra $15, the fucking vampiric bastards that they are, right? Like, you got to pay extra for that. That's extra. Yeah.
Picture if that was bigger than 4 ounces that hit that lady. She would have been dead.
Yeah. Dude, right through her ribs, man.
That's going to hurt.
Right through the ribs. Probably scared the shit out of her, too. You're just sitting there having coffee with your friend. You hear a literally like movement in the air, like a sniper bullet, and all of a sudden it's like, boom, and then you bam, right? Yeah, dude. You're like sucking up breath, right? It probably knocked the air out of her.
Now, imagine if that happened to Phoebe and he told people, nobody believed him. That's what he should have said.
Oh, dude, it was a total mafia hit. Yeah, they sent it from a fucking satellite in space. It was a gnarly hit, multi-government.
Yeah, he's a sick bastard. I wouldn't want to get hit nothing from the air like that coming down. Birds, anything. A dead bird.
No, for sure. Or the weird things birds drop on people like snakes and that fucking hammerhead shark we saw.
Or in Australia. Yeah, that hammerhead shark, that thing dropped it. In Australia, koalas fall out of trees and kill people.
Yeah, so do iguanas when the temperature gets too cold. Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, they fuck people up. Yeah, they fuck people up. Yeah.
That's like 45, 50 pounds fucking smashed.
Oh, forget about it.
Right.
Yeah, you get hit in the head by that, forget about it.
You can break your neck.
Easy. Yeah. So you're some like fucking old person or some shit on a cane already. Yeah, you're fucked. Florida man marks his birthday by doing meth and stealing a local fucking tourist train, picking up riders along the way.
I think I went to school with this guy.
Yeah, there's a video. It's in Key West. Let's check this to see if it'll actually plays the video or if it's going to do an ad first, and I'll just mute it for a second. Hang on. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. Is there sound? I don't see a sound. They're not playing the sound. That's lame. Oh, no, it's spinning. Oh, look at he. Oh, there we go.
Wait, don't take those. You can't confiscate those from me. They're mine. I plead the fifth.
Well, just like you can't take a tour train, so.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, this is my birthday present.
My birthday
I'm not going to be
present.
dancing with the Cajun mistress. Hello, sirs. How are you?
Yeah.
This guy's crazy. He said, I plead the fifth twice, and then he just goes, oh, this is my birthday present. What a fucking nut.
Say, I can't see my Cajun mistress.
This guy's a nice. He's got a flower behind his ear.
Yeah, same. Camo thing. I walked right by him, too. Drove right by him.
Chilling over here. I was like, hey, you're the guy I'm looking for.
I looked at him, and I was like, but it doesn't. Yeah.
Sorry. How are you doing on the pedophiles in town? Are you keeping them out? Tar and feathering? Thank you. What about the Ubers?
70, I'm not with the other units.
What about the bangers? I hear it's lawful to harvest putrid.
What's going on with this? Let me skip.
I just realized, hey.
All right. Anyway, yeah. So this guy got fucking all high on meth for his birthday, and then went and stole a tourist train and was picking up riders and just driving around. They arrested him like an idiot.
That's when you know you're really, really high. When you steal a tourist fucking thing and pick tourists.
Oh, for sure.
He took it and like.
Yeah. What are you pleading the fifth about? Like, what are you pleading the fifth about, dude? You got arrested red-handed in a stolen train on meth. Like, I plead the fifth.
Not even like he was stealing it to go sell it for drugs. He just wanted to be. He just wanted to pick people up and give them rides. It's like, man, you're going to jail for that. You should know that.
Now you're going to jail on your birthday.
Yeah, birthday present. That's why that drug is really bad, methamphetamine. It messes up your neurological system and all that shit. It makes you go fucking nuts. I've seen a lot of documentaries on it. And it's up in my state now. I've never seen anybody on it that I know of, right? But I'm sure we'll see that in the future because our state never really had that. But I've heard of it around here now the last few years. And people do some crazy shit on that stuff, man. I've seen what's that intervention where the kid was ripping his mother's walls apart because he said there was
Oh yeah,
There was fucking metal behind it, and why he ripped all our wiring out. Costed thousands and thousands of dollars of rewiring the house.
Man,
because he takes the wires out of the fucking walls. The kid was insane, and he wasn't even a bad kid.
Well, bro, that's how the government listens to you for the aliens.
He was
bro.
saying crazy stuff like that. I don't know which it was, but it was something really crazy like that because he was on methamphetamine. It was a whole intervention thing.
Right.
Yeah, it was the kid, and he wasn't even an asshole, right? Like, he wasn't like beating the mom up or even rude to the mother. He was just like a meth head who was ripping the house apart. And they had an intervention for him. I think he went to the and got help, but I don't know what happened to him. He was a young kid too, probably in his 20s back then when I see him.
I put him in a room with that guy that fucks cars and shit.
Yeah, the endorphins. Yes. It makes the endorphins go fucking crazy. That's why in that Terminator movie, they talk about PCP. He's like, what was that dude on PCP? Punched through the window? But PCP is not the same as meth.
No, but you are not there.
Oh, you're crazy.
That's
yeah,
for sure.
It gets you crazy like that, though. They say because the PCP people also, you'll see.
You hallucinate. Yeah. You hallucinate.
They'll take their clothes off
when you're not sleeping on the meth. Well, yeah, but when you're on meth, I'm saying that when you haven't slept for 2 or 3 days, you hallucinate and shit too, for sure. And that's like PCP hallucinating.
Yeah, they'll jump on cars naked and shit and start screaming.
Yeah, both of those drugs make people get naked. It's weird. I think it's because we've talked about this before. I think it's because they get like all overheated and shit.
Their body overheats. Jeffrey said, imagine Fibion, man. Nah, who knows? He's probably on that. Who knows? Maybe he does get high. Who knows? He's out of his mind.
Yeah, he only does that when he's a furry.
Maybe I can make up that many stories. It's fucking insane.
Well, this next one is thieves steal church vans to rip ATMs out of the ground.
Wow.
Camera, 3 people using a stolen van to rip off an ATM. Deputies say it's part of a troubling trend that's been happening in Orange County, and now investigators want to know if it's the same group or multiple groups that have been pulling off these crimes. I'm News 6's Mark Lehman. I'm at the scene of the latest ATM theft at this laundromat off Curry Ford Road, and you can see right here where the ATM was bolted to the wall. Chunks of concrete were pulled up as well. But deputies say minutes after all of this happened, they were able to catch up to those suspects. Since May, there's been a troubling crime trend targeting ATMs across Orange County, but now deputies may have tracked down the group responsible for it all. Investigators say the crimes have unfolded using the same method: steal a van, often from a church, and use it to rip the ATM from the ground. That's exactly what happened before sunrise on July 4th. Deputies say 3 people were caught in the act trying to steal an ATM from the Coin Laundry Cafe on Curry Ford Road. Security video shows the group using a van to pull the ATM from the wall. It was loaded up, and minutes later, a sheriff's helicopter tracked the van from above.
Yeah, no shit.
Deputies ended up using stop sticks on the van, which caused...
Can I just throw in here, dude, that those fucking ATMs, obviously, especially the ones they put outside, have fucking trackers in them, dude.
Yeah, the trackers. I don't see them outside like that, but those all got trackers inside those things. So, like, within the hour, they're gonna know where that is.
100 fucking %.
Yeah, they're gonna know where that is, and a helicopter's gonna zero in.
Yeah, bro. That's why I was like, of course. That's why I paused it right there. The helicopter.
They got away with a bunch of them, though. They stole a few of them, though, so they were getting away with it.
Yeah, they might have got a hold. Yeah, I mean, hey, they must have got a hold of some of them and got lucky, right? Got them home.
What you would have to do is get it and immediately get the cash out of it and leave it. That's like your track.
No, you'd have to do it as fast as possible. And
you got to get the money out of there as soon as possible and leave that son of a bitch in the woods. Now, they must have messed up and had it too long.
Well, you're opening yourself up. I mean, you're stealing random different church vans, right? You're just compounding the stuff you got to protect yourself from with the DNA and the cameras everywhere and your face and your fingerprints and all
like,
that kind of shit. And you can't be just setting. Yeah, you can't just be like setting fire to vans every week randomly. And this isn't fucking, Grand Theft Auto.
Most of these kids grew up on that shit. Grand Theft Auto.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. And point well taken, I will say. But yeah, this is not, however, Grand Theft Auto. Steal one van, keep it in a garage. That might be a good place to start. I don't know. But
stealing tips from RatTrapCity. Stealing tips from RatTrapCity. Little Johnny and Susie out there, do not go home and steal a van tonight and knock off an AP.
No,
he's not telling you really to do that. He's joking. So White Mike, Aegon, Bella, nobody do that. William Wallace probably got 5 of them in his house.
It's like, what you need to do is steal a van, turn the back of it into a Faraday cage, right? Then you can take all the time you need.
You could take a van, turn into a boat, maybe, or something, right? Something weird like that. Ever see those weird channels where they those shows where they would turn like fucking cars into boats? All weird.
Oh, for sure.
Like like Genius Engineers or whatever, builders or whatever it was called.
Here we go.
Parents crashing honeymoons becomes bizarre new travel trend for modern day newlyweds. Crashing. What?
Can't even
Parents
imagine.
crashing honeymoons becomes that's weird and stupid. Whoever couple does that is an idiot.
Thank you.
That
Dude,
sounds so
they're talking about these like overprotective, like helicopter parents, like they can't let go. They have this empty nest syndrome, and they've been dude. It's like a thing, I guess. It's a fad. What this shit is saying is a bizarre new travel trend that people's parents
that makes no sense.
are following them on the honeymoon and going on their honeymoon with them. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's retarded. No, if your parents stay at home, we're gonna have the rest of our lives to deal with them. This is their special night after their wedding to go on a honeymoon. That's why it's called a honeymoon, not a parent moon. So take your fucking parents and tell them to stay home.
Well, yeah, and
relax.
Yes,
that's sick.
It's sick. Yeah, I mean, I get.
We're taking the kids.
There was some point in this kid's life where, like, you had a hard time accepting that they grew up. That's totally normal, but you have to. You have to accept it. You have to let go. And I say, even if you're one of these people who found it difficult or still finds it difficult, at what point is there more perfect to finally be able to let go than your kid is fucking married?
Yeah, what's up, Ruben? They don't give a shit.
Right? They're fucking married, dude. And like and I want to just go right back to the point you made, which is the perfect one. The first point that should be made, which is, dude, this is their special time together as husband and wife, where they're just going to enjoy. It's like a vacation before real life starts. It's exactly what you said. Like, we're going to have lots of time to worry about life and all the shit in it, right? This is your special time right after doing your vows, making it official, for you just to enjoy that shit for a few days, right? And how dare anyone bombard into that shit? I couldn't. Could you imagine like having their dinner, mom and dad walk by and like, hey, can we get one? Let's get a picture together.
That's actually very ignorant and selfish for the parents, right? They should be like, listen, we had our time went away. They just got married. Let them go have some fun, right? We're gonna see them all the time. What the fuck?
Very selfish.
Very selfish. Going on. That's super selfish.
Like, did you go to prom with them too?
Oh my god.
You know, were you in the front seat while your fucking kid's trying to get a handy?
Yeah, that's weird.
What the fuck? There's certain times in your kid's life they're supposed to experience certain things on their own. You know what I mean? Little mile markers, dude. You can't be involved. You can't go to prom, right? You can't be there the first time they kiss a boy or girl, depending on son or daughter, whatever the fuck. That's just weird.
And it's life.
Stop.
They're gonna grow up. It's gonna happen. You can't stop it. Just try to teach them, prepare them the best you can, but you cannot. They're gonna be away from you, and shit's gonna happen, right? Like nothing you can. especially.
Yeah, and they're not alone. This isn't even dropping them off at college. Or I get it. Like the parents, the moms, and shit. They have a hard time letting it go, whatever. But now they're fucking married.
Yeah,
there's 2 of them. They're gonna be okay.
Gonna hurt them. I'm sure they got their little pepper spray and little that little whistle. So I can picture the husband blowing the whistle. Yeah, got that great whistle. Kazoo. Like, oh, man. Someone just hit my wife. Help! Right, poor lady. You know, those little sheltered, weird people. But yeah, that's rude on the parents' part. They should know better than that.
Super fucking rude and just cringy as fuck.
My mother would never do that.
But like I think selfish is the best way. Yeah, you said so. I totally.
My mother and father.
Yeah, because they can't let go.
Done that to me. Definitely not.
Yeah, and they're stealing that moment from you, like trying to live vicariously through you, or again, even if it's just because they can't let go and they want to be there and hover around you. Fuck off.
I know a few people who took their kids because they had no other choice. There was no honeymoon, right? If they couldn't take the kids because no one would watch them or whatever. I get that, right? All right, you get married, you can't leave. Who are you going to leave them with? So you take them with you, right? All right, that happens. Not the best thing, but it's better than nothing, right? Better to go to Hawaii with your 3-year-old kid than not to.
Oh, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, bro, that's gonna happen hundreds of times a year where a couple will get married and one or both of them already has children, and they're just gonna have to go on like a family vacation as a honeymoon. And I actually dig that. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I got no problem. Cool. But the parents is a whole different ball game.
Yeah, that's the bullshit.
Yes, totally different ball game. It's like, what are you doing? Do you use that? We need to be up their ass. Like, leave the people alone.
Really fucking weird, dude. Yeah, Queen Amin says, my dad, good luck, gave me a swift kick in the ass.
Yeah, that's some real overbearing and weird stuff, though.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Man.
Like,
it is.
They said you take them on like some death ride, right? All right, you want to go on honeymoon? We're going to Vietnam, and we're going to reenact the battle of.
We're going to Iran,
Mom. We're going to go to Pakistan, and we're going to meet a bunch of nice guys.
Yeah, you're going to hold my porno, and you're going to bring these Monopoly games.
We're going to go to the Congo, right? And you're going to say you have a lot of money.
Oh man.
You're going to get robbed and your head chopped off.
Mom, you're going to dye your hair blonde.
We're going to the North Pole, so you better warm up, parents. Dude. They'd freeze. We're going to climb Mount Everest, Dad. How's your sugar doing? What's up, Danielle?
Yep.
Right? Fucking. I'll just go somewhere they won't go. Right? I'm going to Iraq.
Yeah. Well, Mrs. and Mr. Bernstein, we'd love for you to come with us, but we're actually going to a fucking Klan retreat.
We're going to the Ku Klux Klan rally this Sunday, so I don't think you want to come.
Yeah. They always make us feel so welcome, you know? We hate to bring you guys along and ruin that whole thing.
They're very nice people with their cousins and their wives and their brother-in-laws and cousins and cousins. It'll be a great time.
Yeah, moonshine and incest. 2 p.m.
Who would even? I don't know anybody who would do that to their children. Though, want to be on their honeymoon? That's ridiculous, right? Come on.
We obviously hope it's as few as possible, but it's enough that it made the fucking news.
Yeah, it's probably in some ritzy pot of somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's totally
some ritzy pot of like Ohio or something, right? I don't know.
That's right. That's the fancy part of the Midwest, y'all.
Wexner lives, that perv, Victoria's Secret perv guy. That guy was a real psycho. He was Epstein's pal. But yeah, the parents wouldn't go to those places. They'll be terrified. We're going to go to South Central. Gang shootings. Right? Take them to we're going to go sleep in the desert. We're going to camp in the desert?
Fuck yeah.
I don't think they're going out there.
No travel with the fucking Bedouins. Yeah, no shit, bro. Go python hunting.
Yeah, they'd probably not be keen. Yeah, they'd be weird future grand.
They'll be weird future grandparents. Oh, is that what you were looking at too? I got
David.
you. I think they'll probably at least chill on their fucking kids and just redirect all their insane attention onto their grandkids at that point. Probably.
Yeah, maybe they'll take them to baseball games and stuff like that.
Yeah. Take them to the park and make them sandwiches and shit like that. Dote over them. Yeah.
Yeah, go to all their games, teach them how to play. Because grandparents come in great handy with that stuff. I know a lot of good grandparents that taught their grandkids how to play sports and all that stuff. Took on all the games and shit. Good grandparents.
Yeah, I learned a lot from my grandparents for sure. Yeah, I learned a lot from my grandparents for sure.
I lost mine too young. My grandmothers I knew to my teenage years. My grandfather was murdered, and my other grandfather died.
Well, so was one of
so
mine.
I didn't really. Yeah. My other grandfather died when I was 2. The other one was murdered before I was born.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, the one that was murdered was before I was, obviously when my mom was a kid. But I had another one that lived into like the mid 90s,
Oh,
like
wow,
96.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. But dude, I spent fucking weekends with my great grandparents a few times. They were super fucking cool too, bro. You'd have loved my great grandparents. They were so fucking
from that
cool,
generation, they must have been fucking characters and great people.
Oh, my great grandmother, when I tell you that she was born without fucks, dude, this lady would tell you, regardless, even if she just met you, she'd tell you exactly what the fuck she thought. And it didn't have to be nice, dude. Yeah, no, she was amazing. She used to make us laugh. So she told this lady one time we were walking through them, and dude, imagine that she's like 85. And she had what my grandfather called a mall whisper, like they whisper really, really loud.
Yeah.
And my great grandmother, they're walking to like all these little middle sections in the mall, like these little cubicles and stuff set up where people were selling things. And one of them was selling wigs and like hair extensions. And my great grandmother walked over and like grabbed one and looked at my grandmother and goes, "It looks like it's made out of pubic hair." Loud as I was young, bro, but it sticks with me because it was like the dirtiest joke I'd ever heard in my life at that age. You know what I mean? Like I was a little kid, and I just died. I'll always remember that. Yeah, everybody.
Those old little grannies like that who don't give a shit, or they'll tell you to screw or say the funniest things. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, they were very, very, very cool, man. My great grandfather, I remember he didn't like it. My grandmother told us this later because we were young and we thought he was actually really cool and into Motley Crue. We were in the car and that shit came on the radio and the lead guitar part came on and my great grandfather looked over at us and he goes, "This is the best part." And he fucking cranked it. And my brother and I were just like rocking the fuck out with our great grandpa, thinking he was the best thing ever, and that he liked Motley Crue, And then like we found out later, my grandmother was like, "He didn't like that shit. He was just hanging out with you guys." We were like, "Oh, okay," but yeah, we thought it was the coolest thing.
My grandfather's a Motley Crue fan.
Yeah, dude, right, exactly. This old ass dude. We were like, "What? Awesome!"
Yeah.
Too funny. I'm just grabbing a smoke and then I'll pull up the next article, man.
Grandma, I had a good Irish and Italian grandmother. They were both staunch Catholic. Very dying breed, William.
Yeah,
dying breed of people, sadly. All those greats from the greatest generation, they're basically all gone, almost.
Yeah, everything with them, I had one grandmother who's like kind of wacky. My mom's mom, those Venetians are fucking whacked out. I think people have heard me say that a million times. They're a wacky bunch. She wasn't all like super serious about rules and stuff. It was always important to her that we learned Italian words and phrases and stuff. She was that one. But my other grandmother and my grandfather that was alive, everything with them was like all about rules. They were kind of a little bit more serious and like rules of life and how to be a good person and way you do things. And even if it was like chopping up something or like doing anything in the house, like this is the right way, and if you don't agree with me, get out. All rules, man.
Yeah, both of my grandmothers are pretty strict. I'll say that for sure. They were both fun, but pretty strict. Remember one of my Irish grandmother coming outside up in Federate Hill and screaming and threatening my cousin's friends because he was going to sell me a BB gun when I was little.
Right.
She started like threatening them and stuff. My oldest nephew, my oldest grandson's beat you up. You better not sell him that BB gun. I was real pissed. I was like 9, 8 years old. And I was like so mad. Like, oh, Grandma, stop me from getting now they're never going to sell me the BB gun. And they didn't. I found someone else to buy one off, though, but she didn't want me to have that pellet gun.
No, the only thing like that where my grandmother was like a little out there was we were in a hair salon one time and the fucking manager started pissing her off. I was a teenager. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think they did something wrong to her hair. She had her hair done every week, my grandmother. Every Friday she'd go down there and get her fucking hair done. Whether she was going anywhere or not, didn't matter. And she would take us with her sometimes. We'd have to sit there smelling all that gross fucking
I know that smell.
Shit. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we did that, so we'd go with her. And all I remember is, like I said, I was like 14. She started arguing with the people there, and she threatened them and told them that she said, "Don't make me let my grandsons off of my belt loop." And then she said that we would set the place on fire.
That's funny. They'll set the place on
It was very funny. It was very funny. Yeah, I'm sure that they thought my brother and I both, when we heard her say that, we both got up like good grandsons and went.
Yeah, ears must have perked up like a German Shepherd. Oh, we can burn something, right? With Granny's permission.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah,
which she was threatening them. You know, we went over there. We were like, "What the fuck is going on?" What?
Though, right? As a little kid.
Yeah. Oh, if she would have told us to do that, we would have set the place
most
on fire.
little kids would.
No problem, dude. That young and direct order from grandma, that place would have been ashes. I assure you. Yeah, I assure you. But no. I mean, that should have ended real quick. The lady behind the counter was like looking at us and smiling, like, okay, all right.
My father's mother was real cool, right? She died though when I was like 14 though. But my older cousins used to have keg parties, in the yard and shit. And she would let them have keg parties and shit. And she would even yell like 5-0's coming to let them know the cops are coming and shit. Like she was pretty cool, my grandmother. She was strict though, but I used to sneak out to the keg parties at night.
Yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do.
I didn't drink though. I was a little kid, but I used to just like watching the older teenagers, right? Argue.
Oh, I went to the same kind of parties and stuff like that too as I got older, and I didn't drink beer either. I just went and hung out and smoked weed and stuff. But yeah, no, I hear you. When you were younger, you just wouldn't.
Yeah, I was about 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, little kid.
Right.
Watching, drunk teenagers, right? Some of them getting fights, right? Or just watch it and laugh. Find money on the ground, right? I used to always find money on the ground. And people would give me money, like the older kids.
Well, that's the best thing. Yeah, when you're a young kid, people give you a couple dollars.
I used to score big time at those parties. And like I said, the end of the night, I go out with a flashlight and look on the ground for gold chains and shit. As a little kid, people drop them.
Hell yeah!
But I don't think I ever found anything though that I can remember.
All right.
I remember finding pepper spray. I remember the next day finding a little can of pepper spray and us putting it on our friend's bike handle, on his handle.
Yeah.
He touched it and he's like, you all got burnt. We were like 8 years old.
Oh, see, my fucking idiot friends, when they very first got a hold of pepper spray, they started spraying all of each other in the fucking face on purpose so that we could be used to it, was their mentality. Idiots.
Yeah, see, this one was broke where like it was only oozing out of the top. Right, it was a bottle, but it was like oozing out of the top. You couldn't spray it though.
I got you. Yeah, no, I'll never forget the first time I got sprayed by mace because it was by my friends, fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's how I got sprayed. My friend just spraying stupid shit.
Dude, I knew. I rode up on my bike. I saw 2 of my friends next to a hose spraying their faces off and shit. Yeah. And I walk up, like, what the fuck's going on? My buddy walked up and he just sprayed me right in the mouth and eyes, and everybody's laughing. They're like, yo, check this. We got to get used to this, man. It won't hurt you no more if you do it a few times. I'm like, you guys are idiots. I hate you.
I never got sprayed in the face. Well, I didn't spray nobody, but I did. My friend sprayed it in the air, and the wind came around and fucking hit me in the face with it. Hit a few of us. You know, that happened a few times where somebody would spray mace, right, and it'd be nowhere near you, and all of a sudden you get hit in the face with it, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, I didn't like that. That sucked.
Yeah, no, it totally sucked. Yeah, I was the next one with the fucking hose in my face and my eyes and shit, dude. I literally had it in my mouth. I was so I knew my friends were idiots, so it's not like we fought or anything, but I was pissed.
I knew kids that would do crazy shit like that to each other. They were nuts.
My idiot friends, man. All right, let me just pull up this next one for us.
Yeah, one kid, I think he threw bleach on his friend or something, and it burned the kid's hair or something. I don't know. He threw it down the stairs and got inside the kid's ear. I don't know. Ohio boy crawls into a claw machine, gets stuck, rescued with pride bruised, unarmed. What a character.
Crazy, huh? Yeah, there's a video. We're going to check it out, but it says that a kid fucking crawled inside one of these claw machines.
That's something I would have did. I would have sent my little brother in there, or little cousin when I was little.
MLB is enhancing America's
pastime.
Yeah, I'm glad I never did the crawl. Man, you're fucked until somebody comes to get you. You are stuck.
Well, yeah, if you don't got no one with you.
Okay, there he is right there. See him going in? He wants whatever it is he's going after.
Yeah.
Here comes Pappy in his big, tall, black socks. Oh, he's watching the kid do it.
Yeah, he's like, look at this little motherfucker. I said, hey, how can I help you?
Oh, shit, there he is. You can see his head. He popped up inside there.
Yeah. He's in there.
Oh, my God, dude.
What a character. Does he get a free stuffed animal now?
The cops, the fire department people should totally give him one. Yeah.
Yeah, like, holy shit.
Oh, there's his mom and his looks like his little sister, little brother right there.
Yeah, wow. He should be reaching over for a teddy bear.
His mom's probably like, fuck my life right now, dude.
Yeah,
she's gotta be just like, I can't believe this happened to me today and my son. Oh shit, they're moving the whole machine now.
That kid's a character. He's still in the machine.
Yeah.
How the fuck they gonna get him out of the machine?
I don't know.
Where you taking my kid?
Oh, look at this. There's the fire department and the cops.
Their little kids in there trapped.
Yeah, the mom's like, they're going to think I'm a bad mother. Holy shit. Because you'd be looking at her like, where were you? You let this happen? How did this happen? Where were you at?
Well, the little kid appeared out of nowhere.
Yeah, he was there by himself.
Yeah. But she could have just very easily been looking at something. He could have ran away.
Oh, for sure. Checking out a shirt or something, and he just ran off, of course.
Or thought he was playing the game, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe he gave him a
quarter.
Had her
back turned for a minute while he was doing it. It's possible.
Maybe gave him a quarter to play the game. Or maybe not. Maybe she was just chasing the other kid. And that kid came.
Look, they're all like trying to figure this out.
Well,
I don't see the kid yet.
Someone's got to have a key.
I don't see the kid.
He's still in there. Yeah, I don't know how they would get. Let's see how they get this little guy out of here. They probably would have to fucking screwdrivers, right? Just start taking everything apart.
That was it. They didn't show us.
They probably just took everything.
I wanted to see the kid get out. That's fucked up.
They probably just took it all apart with
They had, yeah, because they're all standing around looking at each other, smiling like, fuck. What do we do?
Yeah. Man, if the kid was screaming or crying in there or had a bloody nose or something, they might have broke the window. But then you could cut the kid with glass. There's a lot of glass there.
Yeah, you got to be real careful. Yep.
And I don't know if you can get him out the way he came in. I don't know. those machines, those doors are not built to go the other way.
Right.
You would have to rip his head off or something to get him.
Yeah, you're right. Because the way that door,
Yeah.
you're absolutely right. He had to go into that little cubby and then stand up into the area where it drops the toys. Unless he's literally able to like bend his feet out of there and like lay down, he's not. Yeah. What the fuck? You can't just open that up.
What he should do is jump up into the stuffed animals and just chill there.
Yeah. There you go. Cover himself up with stuffed animals, then they could break it out.
Yeah, and duck his head, then they can bust the window, right? Or a little down at the corner, the down left corner part. Break that at least. He looks like the boy in the bubble.
Yeah, that's
now imagine that happening
again. One more time, his mom's got to be like, "Fuck my whole life."
Imagine
today.
that happening, and she didn't know, right? She thought somebody kidnapped him or something, right?
Oh fuck!
And no one's seen the kid.
Yeah, well, it's better than that for sure.
Someone would have seen him eventually, though. I'm guessing. The little kid.
Yeah. Luckily, that old guy literally watched him go in there.
Yeah. He was just like, "What the hell is this little kid doing?" He's trying to.
It was funny, that old guy.
He's trying to steal a teddy
big, tall, black socks.
Oh,
for sure. Yeah, he saw something he wanted. 100 for sure.
You think he got the teddy bear at the end?
I don't know. I hope that they gave him one. I really do. I really hope they gave him.
Yeah, he should have. He deserves one. Even having the gumption and the guts to go in there to try to steal a teddy bear says a lot for the little kid. Like, what a funny, what a fucking little character.
He's adventurous for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
He's adventurous.
Yeah, just goes right up in there. He probably thought he could go in, grab a teddy bear, and get the fuck out. But it didn't.
For sure.
It didn't work that way.
Yeah, it's a mouse trap. It's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap.
It's a trap. Well, check this out. Have you ever heard of the annual cheese rolling competition?
No.
No, you never seen anything about it on YouTube before. Well, check this. I'm going to show you. This is a 36-second video. Essentially, these people in England roll themselves down a hill like a wheel of cheese.
Really?
In a race.
Oh, cool.
It's fucking insane is what it, these people are nuts, bro. I would probably break my hip and ribs and arm and everything else.
Oh, wow.
Look at that hill.
Wow.
Dude, look at these people flipping.
That's classic. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
See the wheel of cheese they're chasing after on that one? Yeah. Got people in costumes, fucking Superman costumes.
Look at that guy's wearing a fucking Bonnie dinosaur, a T-Rex or something.
Yeah, it looked like they actually did roll a wheel of cheese in front of them. So I guess they're chasing. Some of them were running after. I thought that the one that I read, I thought they were just rolling themselves, but it looked like some of them were running, and then they just lose their.
Well, one of them don't fall. Yeah, they run and then you fall, but there was a couple that didn't fall.
Right, they kept running. Yeah. Dude,
that's dangerous, man. You can break your fucking neck. Wow. Look at this all tumbling. That's fucking funny, man.
Yeah, I'd be worried about breaking my leg or my arm.
Yeah, I wouldn't participate in that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Just a weird.
Now, if
what
it
a
was
weird
snowing
game.
out, if it was snowing, I would have done it, right? Fall down the snowy hills like a sled or whatever.
Yeah.
But not on the dirt. That looks like you could get really hurt. Break an arm.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I would fuck myself up. Yeah, dude.
They do that race with
a couple of those guys got some serious air. They fucking flipped off of some of the bumps in that hill. Forget about it.
Yeah, there's some crazy horse race that they do where it goes down crazy hills like that. But the humane people, the PETA people, tried to get it stopped because so many horses like get killed and shit. It's crazy. What's up, just me? Yeah, well, they I think it's a Native American thing too. Like they take the horses and they go over these fucking hills. It's so dangerous. The fucking the drop where horses drop, they drop. Let's
Crazy.
bring back balls out bowling. What? Nude event? That's some weird. See, that's real degenerate, weird stuff.
Isn't that weird? It's like letting your balls hang for real. You're literally naked. And here's the other thing too. I'm having a hard time imagining a more uncomfortable sport to do while naked. You're in a cold indoor bowling alley. You're having to lift heavy fucking cannonballs, and then you have to hurl them down an aisle after the pins, and you're nude in front of everybody. That's just off-putting and gross right there.
Yeah, that's a real weird. I don't know who the hell would be going to do that. that's real creepy shit.
Yeah, what's up, Bella? What's up, Mickey? What's up, Just Me? Yeah, what's up, Hev? Insane, dude. Pittsburgh group brings back balls out bowling nude event.
Yeah, that's super weird.
Well, they're a Pennsylvania naturism group is what they're called. That's just a fancy word for you guys are a bunch of nudists.
Yeah, that's weird.
And how is that legal is the one question I have. It's in a public place. I don't care if they run it to you or not. You're not allowed to be naked.
Maybe they shut it down for the public. I don't know. Because you're right.
I mean, right, but like, yeah, you'd have to do that. That's what I'm saying. But like, even if you rent it, you can't rent a place out to smoke crack in it. Why? Because it's illegal, right? So like, and why should you be able to rent out a bowling alley that's normally a public building and be naked in together? That's weird.
Yeah, maybe they claim there's some like weird friggin' LGB 5-6 groups. I don't know.
It's probably why they call themselves a naturism group.
Yeah, maybe they're protected under the they're protected under the Freak Act or something, right?
Exactly, dude.
To protect all degenerates and freaks.
Exactly, dude. Just like that weird shit out in Seattle where everybody's allowed to just like jerk off in parks and shit now. That's insane.
Yeah, that's what society has dropped so low.
Yeah, the fabric is broken. Yeah, the fabric has broken for Seattle. That was nuts, bro. All those people. Oh no, the gay people are safe there. Oh, fucking each other in public and sucking each other off on top of walls where everybody can see. Oh, you don't say. No, they're not. And fuck you.
Yeah, that state's literally like Sodom and Gomorrah.
Fucking sane.
We're literally Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, these people too going out naked bowling parties. Like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, that can't be clean or sanitary. I'm with that comment right there. Might drop a ball on my balls. Dude, get a hernia and shit like that. And plus you're like swinging ding and fucking you're like having to take long strides. And like, this is just not things people want to see. Hurling balls down. What the fuck?
Maybe it's something that psychologically screwed them up. Maybe they were left as little kids naked in the woods. I don't know.
In a bowling alley, perhaps.
I don't know. What possesses people to want to join naked groups where they walk around naked? It's weird.
Super weird.
Very odd, degenerate shit. Monk guns down, felon.
A fellow cleric.
Oh, fellow. I thought it said felon. I can't even see it. In the temple bathroom over a loud phone. Alleged bullying.
Bro, a monk. Yeah, a monk gunned down another monk in the bathroom of the temple over a loud phone and alleged bully. That's some next level shit right there. That's a fantastic mixture of words you don't see often.
Yeah, shit. Well, he must have been really torturing him or bullying him bad to make him shoot him. Jeez.
Right? You're supposed to have all this eternal peace and all this kind of stuff, right? It's a Buddhist monk in Phuket, Thailand, has been arrested after fatally shooting a fellow monk at a temple this morning, allegedly following months of bullying. Well, there you go, dude. Probably, if that's true, he snapped.
I thought Buddhists were peaceful, though.
They are. And they're supposed, yeah, they are. It says police said the victim, 36-year-old Phra Nawat, was found dead in a temple bathroom with gunshot wounds to his neck, arm, and chest, which means he was doing kung fu to defend himself, and that's where he caught the bullets. Yeah, 4 spent .38 caliber cartridges and a bullet casing were recovered at the scene. Suspected gunman, 47-year-old Phra Jaruek, Initially barricaded himself in his room after the shooting, but then surrendered. Officers found a loaded .38 revolver and 14 rounds of ammunition. He claimed he had endured prolonged bullying by the victim and was provoked again on the morning of the incident. He went into the bathroom without locking the door and played something loudly on his phone, and it irritated me. So I took, oh no, oh, I don't like that. That's not bullying, dude. Let's start that over again. In his statement to police, he claimed he had endured prolonged bullying by the victim and was provoked again on the morning of the incident because the guy went into the bathroom without locking the door and played something loudly on his phone. It irritated me.
Wow.
That's not bullying and provoking you, bro. That just means you didn't like what the guy was. You're an insane person. Quote, so I took my gun from my room, shot him, and reloaded another 6 rounds. Wow, dude. He was taken before the ecclesiastical district governor and formally defrocked as a monk. He is now in custody and faces criminal prosecution.
What a psycho. You shoot the dude over
he's
over a fucking phone going off, right? What's up, Dragon? Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't care if he was playing Katy Perry and you didn't like it. It's not bullying, asshole.
Just walk away, right? Just walk away from it.
Totally. You're a Buddhist monk. It's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, someone in the chat said if he was really a Buddhist monk, he would have caught a fucking bullet in his teeth. What's up, Josie?
Yeah.
He would have caught the bullets in his teeth. Yeah, that is crazy. Usually, like you said, the monks are usually peaceful, right? Pacifist and shit. I'm sure there's like fighting ones too, but why do you have a pistol on him in the first place? I wonder why.
That's a fucking amazing question and so on point, bro. You're in a temple, a Buddhist monk temple. Why do you have a .38 and a bunch of bullets?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Maybe the guy maybe played music a lot, or he didn't like him, and he thought that was the way to resolve it, but he didn't realize he was going to go to jail for that. You know?
Yeah.
Some people get too mad they can't control themselves, right? They rage out. They do something they wish they didn't do. I don't know if this guy regretted it.
It's 4th month he made me listen to Katy Perry. I do not feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind.
If you got Michael Bolton on,
I'm going to get my gun.
If you're playing Michael Bolton and shit, and that's I can't deal with that. But I wouldn't shoot you over it. I might say, hey,
especially if you were a Buddhist monk.
No, I would just be like, I'm going to walk away from you and Michael Bolton. Bye. Right?
Yeah, and you wouldn't have a fucking gun in your room because it's a violent weapon. Yeah, I think that's the point of the evening on that article, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, why did you have a gun and bullets?
Yeah, if you're a Buddhist monk, you shouldn't have nothing in your room but Buddhist monk stuff. And I don't think Glocks are Buddhist monk stuff. You never know. Maybe there's some like gangster Buddhist monks, right? Who knows?
I mean, fuck, dude. Yeah, they're the ones that sell heroin and shit.
Listen to King Von.
Working for the fucking Yakuza. Well, they're in Thailand, but anyway, whatever they're
they're supposed to be peaceful, though. I'm surprised he even had a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Josie?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, no, just me. You should definitely not open links.
No,
ever.
never.
Yeah, don't ever do
that. I
that.
told a story earlier where there was people dropping links like, hey, you want to see someone beheaded, all that weird stuff. And I deleted them out of my comment section because people would have clicked them and think, hey, let me watch somebody get unalived. And it takes them to something weird. Who knows? So I just delete them. Never hit a link. What is this?
I don't know, but Mickey Griggs says don't make fun of or don't knock Michael Bolton.
He's here, though.
Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, it's like a
She's
Billy
like
Ray
the wind.
Does
he sing that song? She's like the wind.
I don't like that song though. That song's horrific.
She loves me.
She's like the wind in my dreams.
I don't know how it goes, but all the songs
terrible.
are the same thing. I love her, but she loves me.
Oh, I do. I'm terrible with that stuff. You mention a song and it's going to be stuck in my head.
Was that a Michael Bolton song?
I like the lyrics. I remember all the lyrics.
Was that even a Bolton song? She's like the wind.
I don't think so. I don't think that was Michael Bolton.
Because Bolton songs are all elevator music almost, right? Like, what is a Michael Bolton song? All right, who's this wackadoodle?
I think Patrick Swayze might have actually sang that.
Roadhouse, Patrick Swayze. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
I could be wrong. It's from that movie.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, she's 15. That's my pedo
that
trash.
guy was like 27. She was 50.
Fucking nasty,
35. Dude. Johnny Cage. He's a real
nasty,
he's a real
bro.
badass.
And at the end of it, the whole theater's mad at the dad for not wanting like a grown-up trash man to bang his fucking 15-year-old.
Yeah, they were like, "How dare you stop him from dating that 35-year-old loser?"
Dude, of course. Like, bro, this is his son. He only teaches here 2 months out of the year. He's a fucking fuck this guy. Yeah, no doubt, bro.
What is this? Teacher drank alcohol in class, got pupils to do it. What an idiot. Hey, it's a great idea. Let's get me in my health science class. Slosh, Stacy. Not a good idea, bitch. Lawsuit.
You get drunk and start making the little kids do all, like, entertain you. It says made them do the Macarena and was calling them all a bunch of little shits.
Fighting American gladiators, right?
Exactly, bro.
Right to the death.
Yeah.
Here's an eraser and here's a pencil. Go for it.
Yeah. She's the lordess of the flies coming out of the week.
Bouncing chalk off their head, right? What an idiot. Gave him fucking liquor. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Alice Ashton, who taught near Welshpool, swigged alcohol from an Avion bottle in class last year. So the teacher's been banned from classrooms in Wales. No wonder I couldn't pronounce any of those words. Okay, now I feel better. A teacher's been banned from classrooms in Wales after a tribunal heard she got drunk in class, started swearing at her pupils during a lesson that turned into a, quote, mini rave.
A mini rave.
Okay. You got to give them points for the word
What grade
rave.
is this? What grade is she teaching?
I don't know. I'm looking for it. Let's see. It says the lesson spiraled out of control and turned into a mini rave with loud music, shouting, and dancing. One 16-year-old told them that Ashton also swore, calling the whole class little shits.
You little shits, come over here and give me a margarita. Look at her.
Oh, she was sauced.
Yeah, look at her. She's a nut. Look at her. She's fucking nut. Hey, y'all. I just got me and my kids drunk. I won't have a job no more. I won't be allowed near a school. Margarita was great.
Margarita she was drunk as fuck. It says that she was described as smiley and happy at first before she started to become agitated.
Like that.
She was drinking an orange liquid that smelled of alcohol while loudly playing music from her laptop. Let's see what else it says.
Party time. Party class. All right, kids. This is how we're going to make Bloody Marys. Bloody Mary.
Oh, that whole bottle. Yeah, that whole bottle was basically, she drank that whole bottle in that one class. It said it started off full and it was basically empty by the end of that class.
Oh, all right. Sharon said that was Swayze. Why did I come up with the Swayze? She's like the wind. I don't know why I thought of that. I don't know. But she was totally sloshed, having a little rave in there with a bunch of teenagers. They're not going to tell on me. I'm the cool teacher. Like, nope, they're telling on you. You're getting cool.
Oh, and she told them not to snitch.
Yeah, oh my God. Don't snitch,
idiot.
yo. Don't snitch, homies. Like, okay, teach, we got you. Yeah, right. Like, what are you, head of the class over here? Right?
What the fuck? Yeah, because it says one of the kids wanted to leave. I recall her asking the class to, or she made them do the Macarena. She played music, and we were not doing work. So
you all jump in
the teenager kept jumping up and wanted to leave, and this bitch got 2 to 3 inches from his face with her middle finger and was cussing at him. Told him that he could leave, but not to be a snitch. She was flicking him off.
Little motherfucker, you snitch! I'll have everybody jump your ass. Wow. Don't be a little snitch.
What an idiot.
Well, you're drinking with the kids. You don't think he's gonna tell on you, stupid? You're a fucking teacher.
Yeah, at least she didn't rub up on anybody like a cat.
I will give her that. At least she didn't try to be sexual with the kids, but that would have been next, right? Eventually, she would have got sexual with one of those young guys without young kids.
Oh yeah, another orange Avion bottle down, right? Things would have changed.
A 16-year-old kid is definitely sleeping with most boys at 16-year-old are going to sleep with an older teacher lady for sure.
Oh, and her?
Yeah.
Of course. She's not ugly at all.
I don't think she's attractive, but she's not ugly.
She's not my type. No, I'm just saying, like, she's not
hideous or ugly at all. No, she's like a moron.
And for a 16-year-old boy, she's fucking perfect. Yeah.
Yes, if I was a 16-year-old teacher, kid, I wouldn't have said no.
Of course not.
But to drink with a bunch of kids, like a class full of kids, like there might be a few delinquent kids who would be cool with it, right? But most kids aren't going to be, even if they're active.
Well, it sounded like even the dork wouldn't have ratted on her, but he wasn't able to do his work, right? She could have sat there drinking, listening to her fucking AirPods or whatever, but she had to blast the music through her laptop like an asshole and try and make them all dance and like entertain her. Yeah, she could have sat there and drank and did her thing and probably got told on, but this idiot threw a party.
Wow.
Flicking him off in his face. What a dumb bitch.
She's a fucking nut. What's up, Spliffy? She is a fucking nut. Yeah, she probably thought, everything was going to go okay.
Yeah, you can leave. Just don't snitch.
Maybe she thought the peer pressure of the other kids, but she should have known, right? You're drinking with a bunch of kids. They're going to tell on you. They're going to tell the other people.
Of course they are. We say this every time, regardless of what the topic is, when it deals with these younger people, they're going to talk to one another. It's going to be the gossip of the day. You are not going to ever get around from that, dude. They're never not going to talk. It is going to come out. And especially if you do this, dude, if you bang a fucking 16-year-old boy,
tell his friends,
bitch, and they're all going to try and bang you next.
Anybody,
I don't know what to tell you.
Any teacher who is fucking has the inkling to do that should know it's not going to last. They're going to get caught.
Dude, they're going to talk to each other. For certain, there's going to be messages involved here. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. What's up, Splitsy? Good to see you.
What a degenerate, though. Like, at least she didn't sexually touch the kids, but that would have came later if she kept doing that, probably. Look at this. What's this guy?
And it's bad enough, though, too.
I found them.
Yeah, this is a 6-second video. This lady literally drives off of the mechanic. As soon as he fixed her starter and got it running, she fucking took off.
Wow, that's rude. Wow, that's fucked up.
Without him even closing the thing, she literally drives off.
She could have hurt the fucking guy.
Fuck yeah, dude. She almost ran him over. But I mean, literally, bro, he's holding the hood. As soon as the car starts,
she didn't want to pay him,
Look at
probably.
this.
What is fucking...
Oh, 100. Yeah, exactly what it was. Yep, she didn't want to pay.
What a stickler. Shit. What the fuck? You could have ran the dude over, man. Look. You could have killed this guy.
Damn near did.
If he went under that car, she could have took him out.
Well, and let's look at it again because he definitely got banged by the side of it. Look, he gets banged. Look, and then he like jumps back like his foot might have got run over.
Took his leg out.
See, look, he gets bumped. Bam! And especially that mirror definitely hit him in the stomach.
If she just plowed the gas, then she could have ran him over. But he kind of gets out of the way a little. But
yeah, but he gets hit a little bit.
If she floored it from the start, he would have been dead right there. If she was floored.
Oh yeah, he'd have gone right under. Yeah, no, for sure, he'd have gone right underneath that car.
And he would have been one fucked up individual. Wow, what an asshole! I bet you he won't be going to fix her starter no more.
Yeah, she's not going to be able to come back there for sure.
Don't give him as a reference, right? Like, you want to be my mechanic? Yeah. I treat my mechanics really good. I almost run them over and try to take their legs, right? Looks like a shock's about to eat the dude. Twerking at a family, what?
Twerking at a family theme park.
I hate.
Oh yeah, these are your favorite people. I had to grab this one for you. You love it when people twerk in public like fucking degenerate trash. And this is in front of families and children at a SeaWorld, bro. Look at this shit. They're right here.
Drunk.
Twerking at the people, like all the families and kids behind them.
There's people with their shirts off too. What's SeaWorld giving these people, man? The fuck? It's like it's like Ozfest, not Ozfest, Woodstock. What the fuck? These girls are fat ladies twerking.
Yeah, it's trash. Total
With
trash.
their clothes off. SeaWorld's a bunch of weirdos anyway. Have a good night.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so this guy right here, I don't know why this guy right here starts bringing his... Look at this. Why would you do that? That guy?
To follow him.
Why would you bring his shirt up like that and hold it up by your chest? Yeah. That's just weird, man. It's all weird. But yeah, it's probably hot and everything, but still have some class.
Too bad the whale didn't flop on them. That dude, look, he's on Ritalin. Look at these hippies. Look, Charles Manson's girls. They look like the Manson girls.
Yeah, and you can dance and have fun. You're at a SeaWorld. You paid a bunch of money to be there, but don't shake your fucking ass.
That looks like Leslie Van Houten. That looked like Leslie Van Houten right there. Watch, let it go.
I'm going to let it go.
There's the Manson girls, Leslie Van Houten and Patricia Krenwinkel. There they are. They just killed Bobby Beausoleil, and Susan Atkins cut her throat. No, I'm kidding. But that looks like Patricia Krenwinkel right there. Fucking nuts. Twerking for telecom. Moby Thick. Moby Thick, water's green. But look at those hippie. Look at that. She's nuts. She looks like Leslie Van Houten big time. Wow, and that looks like Snooki, that little creature.
Oh, Snooki want to smush.
That thing should be put on an island.
Fucking demon.
Snooki should be locked away like the Kraken on Star Wars, like a monster.
Yeah, I'm still disappointed that the universe let her breed. Fucking Jesus Christ! Like we need more of that as a multiple of that disgusting trash, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, it looks like a little more of an Anglofied Snooki. Snooki's disgusting.
Can't.
Look at Van Houten.
Snooki was great.
Van Houten's loving it.
I loved it. I loved it when they destroyed Snooki on fucking South Park. Snooki want to smush.
Yeah, this woman kind of looks like Bernadine Dawn from the Weather Underground.
Have you ever seen that?
You know the Weather Underground is?
One more time?
Weather Underground, Bernadine Dawn.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think so.
They used to bomb. They were like leftist military groups that used to bomb police stations in New York in the 70s. Bill Ayers.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Then they help people become president, and they've helped they go around giving talks at colleges now. They're blowing shit up in the 70s. They're a bunch of psycho leftists.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and Splifsy knows what I'm talking about. Did you see the South Park episode where they slammed Snooki?
No.
Oh, so you don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Splifsy knows what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to show that to you. Maybe I'll put that on next Friday's show also. They destroy her, bro.
Good, because she is a repulsive creature who defecates in public. She'll eat anything, belches, sleeps with anything with a heartbeat. That little creature was a tick, a disgusting little tick.
Just scab, a disgusting little pig.
What the fuck? He looked like a little barnyard animal.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up,
Illinois daycare fired after putting a 4-year-old child in a garbage can because they didn't want to take a nap.
What is it?
Illinois daycare worker fired after putting a 4-year-old child in a garbage can because they didn't want to take a nap.
What the fuck? To punish him? What the fuck?
Yeah, parents speak out after daycare worker put their child in a garbage can.
You can't do that. Like, what are you doing putting a kid in a garbage can? Right? Like, in case it's like to save him from a flood and you're going to like cast him away, right?
You're going to float him down the river, right?
You know, like there's no reason to put a kid in a garbage can. If he's getting bad, I don't know, whatever rules they got there, take away his crayons. I don't fucking know. right? You don't put them in a garbage.
You certainly cannot, absolutely cannot put children in garbage.
No, it's
cans.
Unsanitary.
What?
Get sick.
Oh, it's horrific, and it's bad for them mentally.
Yeah, all the way around.
Dude? All the way around, and unsanitary for certain. Yeah,
have a
not
good
to take
night,
away from your
Ruben.
point at all. That is accurate, but what the fuck?
Yeah, have a good night, Ruben. Yeah, that is weird, putting a little fucking kid in a garbage can. Maybe he thought he was being funny. Hey, look, little kid, I'll put you in a garbage can. And he's real stupid, don't realize how that looks. And little kid could get sick, and it got him in trouble. Idiot.
Yeah, that person's just being an asshole. Person just being a straight up.
They should never be working around kids if you're gonna stick a kid
never
in a
again.
garbage can.
Never
it's
again.
Not even a joke. Like,
yeah, if you don't. You should have the patience of a fucking saint.
Hell yeah!
Children.
You're dealing with a bunch of little toddlers and little fucking rambunctious kids. You should have the patience of Mother Teresa, or you shouldn't be dealing with these kids. You should never be put in a position where you're mad enough to put one in a garbage can.
That's right. Same thing with old people. He'd probably punch an old lady in the face for not remembering what he told her.
Sure. There's a lot of animals like that. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have the pay, you shouldn't be working at places like that.
No. This next video is titled Stealing a Power Scooter from Walmart. Yeah. There they go. Creeping by, they've got a Walmart cart, a power cart, and here goes the cops. There's a policeman literally walking behind them, trying to make them stop the cart.
They're gonna get away.
The cop is what? That was insane. The cop's walking right behind them.
What are they?
There's the guy with the cart. And there's the sheriff right there.
Yeah, like, where you going, dude? Run, right?
People are idiots.
Fucking run.
Look at all the cop cars. Look at this. The fucking cops are just like parked at the end of the street, and the sheriff is walking after him.
Yeah, you're caught.
Bro, yeah, I mean, where are you going?
And they still didn't let it go. They're still carrying it. It's like drop it and run.
He's on it going. Yeah, those fucking power carts go like 5 miles an hour, not even. And he's just cruising along on it, and the cop's walking behind him. I wonder how much longer did the cop like yank him out? I wish they'd have gave us a few more seconds. Whoever did this was on their cell phone, obviously, so we got what we got. But
yeah, probably just grabbed them and ripped them out of it.
People are fucking idiots, man. You're gonna steal a power cart from Walmart. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You can have a better getaway plan too, right?
Yeah. That's the most important part. Is the part where you
I'm
get away.
on a slow speed chase right here. I'm taking my time. Me and the turtle over here. Got a toy to switch. It's going so slow. It's like stealing one of those little things in those stores and trying to get away. Good luck.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Or one of those little things in the malls with escalators and shit. They're gonna catch you. In case you're like a young kid, maybe like 17, or don't give a fuck and just can run and fly real fast and jump.
Yeah. If you can make it, yep. But that's the most important part. You got to make it. You got to be willing to do what you got to do to get the fuck out of there.
I don't think you'd be able to carry the scooter and do it at the same time, though. Or maybe.
No, if you wanted to legitimately steal one of those things, you have to put it in the back of a truck. Like I said, it only goes 4 or 5 miles an hour, and you're definitely not picking it up. It's way too heavy.
Yeah, you would need a truck. Literally, they had to drive it right up in, and they would lift the pool away, and hopefully they don't get their plates taken or whatever. Or maybe put the plates over and put.
You don't get seen by any of the fucking cameras that are on stoplights.
Yeah, all the people over there, the hundreds of people watching.
Right.
And they weren't that bright. Well, nowadays, when we were little kids, we could shoplift as little kids. There was hardly no cameras.
Oh, for sure. It was easy. There was no cameras.
You look like a lady.
Yeah. You seen that old school Jane's Addiction video for Been Caught Stealing?
Yeah, I believe.
You know the guy that has he puts the dress on. He has the fake pregnant belly underneath, so he can stick all the stolen stuff in the pregnant belly. Yeah, that's what this chick right here did in this purple dress.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, take this shit out. They're speaking like Indian or something. I don't know what they're saying. But look, he's trying to get to under her dress because he knows she's been stealing. There it is, fake belly.
Wow. Wow. Holy shit, she's a professional. She's a professional.
Big fake home stomach.
Yeah, she's a professional.
Look, she's gonna start pulling the shit out.
She probably works with like 10 other girls doing the same shit.
Look at this.
Look at how many pairs of Dinah pants, jeans.
Look.
Oh my god.
Look.
So look at all those fucking designer.
That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shit in there.
That wasn't her first time.
I couldn't believe how much she kept pulling out.
How much you think she really got away with over the years, though?
Oh, bunch.
She's a professional. She came prepared with something on.
Yeah, she had a fake stomach on there, yeah.
Look at all those jeans.
Look at that. Holy fuck.
She probably made some good money doing that, too. But eventually, you're going to get caught.
Yeah, as soon as I saw this, dude, all I could hear in my head was, been caught stealing once. I was like, dude, this is awesome.
Not worth doing that kind of weird shoplifting, man. It's not. You're going to get caught. It's a numbers game. And you don't want to be caught shoplifting. That's stupid. Right?
Exactly, Splitsy. She walked
through
right
the
through
door.
the door. Yeah. Yeah.
She walked right. All right.
Love that song. I still love that song.
Yeah, this lady.
Yeah, Mickey, she's not pregnant anymore. That's right.
Oh, Mick, she lost it. Not pregnant no more. Baby's gone. And there's a lot of, no baby came, but a lot of jeans and fucking clothes.
a lot.
See, she was a professional. She knew right what she was going for. All those designer jeans to go sell, probably, to another store.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like a little online store or a fucking little stall at a market or something.
Yeah, you're right. Online store, too. You can get rid of all them on there.
Yeah.
She probably did that at maybe
3-4
times a month, different places.
Yeah, she had stacks of those things, bro. I couldn't believe how she kept pulling that shit out.
No, who's this? Where's Grimace?
This idiot fucking this is 39 seconds. This fucking idiot steals the goddamn statue from McDonald's.
It's being called a full-blown McNabbing. 4 people were caught messing around in a northeast Pennsylvania McDonald's. Then they took off with a beloved Ronald McDonald statue. The manager says it happened while workers were in the kitchen.
He was kidnapped, and we would like to have him back.
Mamie White.
She adds these statues aren't made anymore, so it has special meaning to everyone who works there. Police say, quote, we're not clowning.
Yeah, I was going to say Roth all day, Roth.
Bro, that is a beast and a
Get
half.
out the elephant gun. We're going to need her stopped.
Dude.
That creature.
And look, it's very odd in this frame, too, because this is a giant face meant for a T-shirt, and yet it still only goes to one part of her shoulder. It's just like an extra giant face for this big
pink
red
hair,
head.
pink and dyed hair, too. She's all happy her friend stole a McDonald guy. Like, he agreed, rob that Ronald.
Oh, Gunther.
Around asking the culprits or the community
Beast
to
of the
return
field.
Ronald, adding that stealing a
Look at
plastic
them all.
icon of joy is a McFelony.
He goes run. I love that part. Hold on.
Community to return.
I love it
Ronald,
when he just
adding
runs
that
by with a
stealing
Ronald McDonald.
plastic
I love
icon
it.
of joy is a McFelony.
A real life.
He looks like he's going to R him, too.
It's being
Oh,
called
yeah,
a
he's totally getting fixed in his seat, bro. He looks like fucking Phoebe on his date with A-Liar.
Phoebe would love to have a life-size Joey Marlino doll. Fibby would love that.
Oh yeah. At least then he'd be the one standing up, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Unless he's like a Harambe and he goes for the reverse R.
No, what these morons didn't realize, they're gonna get arrested for stealing the Ronald McDonald out of there.
Of course, bro. That fisherman's hat he's wearing is not gonna get it done. And both of those, there was two pretty large women in those frames. Their faces were seen clearly. Yeah, both of them, especially Gunther.
Both of those lummoxes was spotted, pointed out. Everybody knows who they are. Oh yeah, that's Marsha's kid, the epileptic. Yeah, they know.
The one that likes fat girls.
The one who likes all those fat girls.
We told him he's thin and skinny. He's to gain some weight. He gonna get crushed.
He gonna crush his ribs.
That's right. That poor boy.
Crush his McRibs.
Right,
his McRibs are gonna get crushed.
Barbecue.
That kid's an idiot. Where's he gonna put that?
I literally fucking love this frame. It is one of my favorite things ever. Just seeing a random dude run by the surveillance with a Ronald McDonald.
Icon of
Look at
joy
them all
is
running away.
felony.
Like they just knocked off Fort Knox, right? They're running away like they got the Lindbergh baby in hand. We gotta run, let's go. The Ronald McDonald police are coming.
There goes Gunther.
Like Curtis Leeworth.
And then here comes the side piece that's just about as large and in
it's
charge.
Like Curtis Leeworth is going to emerge from the 70s and jump over the Mickey D's counter and come out and fight them.
Oh, yeah, dude. For Guardian Angels. Look at this. I love this frame. Yeah, the Guardian Angels on attack, bro.
Yeah. That kid.
Curtis Lee was.
Too bad he didn't fall and that didn't like bust his face or something. The Ronald headbutted him or something like that. Yeah, they were probably caught the same day. It's probably like some small little suburban town somewhere.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's got to be that kind of town.
Yeah, these kids did it just for the hell of it, right? Just to make their friends laugh and get a quick hee-hee, right? Like Spliffy, it's like Socio walking on the street, picking up rocks and throwing them, right? You got to stop them doing dumb shit like that.
He was McNacked.
Yeah, what do you steal? You know, they also got their plates too. Where they
for sure. Yeah, this wasn't the only camera. They have dozens of cameras around that place.
Yeah, especially an old little Ronald McDonald statue that I guess the employees are fond of because it's been there so long. Yeah, they're not letting you get away with that. Desecrating the fucking man who pays them. You know, Ronald Mick motherfucking Donald. Not gonna happen. What she got a Ouija board on her back?
Yeah, it's the weirdest tramp stamp I've ever seen in my life. It's literally it's a Ouija board on her back. And this, I love the picture. The caption says, "Imagine hitting doggy and your grandma start asking how you been."
Oh man, that's sick.
I know, but it's so fun. I love that.
Why would you get a Ouija board on you?
I don't know. That's weird.
That is fucking weird, man.
Right?
Yeah, I know a whole generation of women who regret that fucking tattoo right there. Many regret that tattoo. A lot of the women who made it out of that generation without them are so proud that they don't have them because a lot of the women regret getting those. They started calling them tramp stamps and shit, and like a lot of women start getting offended and shit. It's like, hey, what are you gonna do? That's what it caught on as, right? Because people with these fads, right? They see one person with it, everybody wants to get it, and that's something that a whole lot of those chicks regret. A whole lot.
Yep, just like people with tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
Remember that shit in the late 90s?
Yes.
Holy, it was a fucking plague of white people that wanted like weird tribal Brazilian fucking odd lined out tattoos, and they've got to all regret them shits now because they meant nothing.
No, it was just a fad that they don't look cool. I was like, go get some barbed wire at least, right?
Yeah.
No, Ruben, we don't have none of that. Oh, there's a Cash App there. That's it. But those things everybody was getting. Yeah, I remember them. I never got one though. I know some people who did, but they're like,
I
was like, what's the point of it? Stupid. Like, If I'm gonna get any tribe thing on me, it's gonna be my own people writing. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, I'm just like I don't like what everybody else has. You know. So I was.
Yeah, for sure. That's the thing about tattoos. You should have your own style. And Queen Amin says, "I thank God I never got a tramp stamp. I have 0." Well, that's cool, and I'm not knocking women that have a tattoo on their lower back. Like MRE said,
a lot
it was
of them
a thing
regret
that
it,
had
though.
a stigma attached to it, but it can still be a cool, nice tattoo.
Oh yeah,
right?
I'm not knocking any women who do, but I just know a lot of women who do regret it. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure, especially because of the stigma that got attached to him. And I totally understand that.
No,
yeah.
I guess.
Pap says Phoebe has a tramp stamp. He definitely
without a
has
doubt.
a tramp stamp.
It's a cheesesteak.
Yeah, 100.
Now I guess nowadays they get the things in between their chest, the new tattoo styles of these women, younger women now. Like, you ever see it? It's like some weird, like, I don't know what kind of design it is, but they get it between their breasts and stuff.
Gotcha. Now I'm gonna say I'm not sure exactly which design you're talking about. I know that location is
the location. Yeah. It's like just don't follow the crowd, you know. Be able to stand out at something.
For sure, you should always be an individual. Yep, no doubt about it. So the lady that killed her family with mushrooms got found guilty. Imagine that.
Shocking. She had such a great defense. So rock solid. I thought she was gonna pull through.
Yeah, that was insane, wasn't it? We talked about that last week. Her defense was literally fucking insane, and it changed like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, the mushroom story.
Totally
the
nuts.
Mushroom mystery.
Yeah, she's the only one that lived from the dinner. Oh no, I take that back. The woman's husband died also. Yeah, no, the man's wife died. That's what it was. She lived, and so did the fucking guy. He was in the hospital and fucked up, but he lived. But when he came awake, his mom and his fucking sister and his dad were dead. I mean, his wife, his mom and dad. That's what it was. Fucking sick, bro. From these mushrooms that she fed them. Crazy. Yeah, maximum sentence, David James. Yep.
Yeah, Mac. What's up, King Dom? Yeah, Spliffy. Those things came from KD right there. He's anybody wants any Mary Jane, go to that guy. Great business.
Yeah, so it says after nearly 2 years of a 9-week trial, a jury found Erin Patterson guilty in the murder and attempted murder of her estranged husband's elderly relatives, 3 of whom died after eating her home-cooked meal containing poisonous mushrooms. She's now facing life in prison and will be sentenced later.
She's a sick animal. She killed those 2 old people.
Yeah, it says in July 2023. For anybody that didn't hear this last week, we'll make this quick. This lady hosted 4 guests: her husband's parents and his aunt and uncle for lunch at their home. And it's undisputed that she served them individual portions of homemade beef Wellington, which is a steak dish that's wrapped in pastry, usually with a paste of finely chopped mushrooms. And she used this shit called a death cap mushroom, which are among the most poisonous in the world, to make that mushroom paste in the beef Wellington. All 4 guests were hospitalized the following day. 3 of them died the following week from altered liver function and multiple organ failure due to the mushroom poisoning. The sole survivor recovered after weeks in intensive care and went on to testify at her trial. Insane. They featured over 50 witnesses, 8 days of Patterson's testimony, and a series of twists and turns. But they found her guilty. So now she's facing life.
As she should. Killing old people like that.
As she should.
Yeah. That's sick, man. Imagine that. And they all died except her. Well, one guy made it out. He was sick.
Yeah, right. One guy made it out, but his fucking wife died.
Yeah,
the
his
poor
wife.
bastard. And his parents.
She didn't think she was going to get, like, lady, you don't think you're going to get caught? These people. It's like, come on. What's up, Roddy Parade? Like they don't think they're gonna fucking get caught.
Yeah, we talked about that specifically with her. It's like, what on earth were you thinking? They're going to know it was mushrooms when they go to the hospital sick and dying, and they're going to ask you, what did you eat lately, right? Did you eat anything with mushrooms in it? And they're going to go,
My daughter-in-law.
Yesterday, right? Yeah, matter of fact, yesterday. Dude, what?
You think they just,
Oh, what was it? I foraged for mushrooms, and it's possible that I might have used those on accident. I keep them in my pantry, and we're like in the pantry where you keep your regular food.
Yeah, there's no way you're talking our way out of that one.
No fucking way, bro. And even the husband, while they were in the hospital, the husband was like, "You did this." Like, it was very obvious to everybody. Like, come on.
Could she be so ignorant to think that she can outsmart the cops and everybody? It's possible. A lot of them do think they.
She tried.
Or maybe she didn't. Was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but too late now. That's pretty old. That's a lot of time. Well, you have a lot of time to turn back. You're ready to poison 4 people, right? You have any time you can just be like, all right, I'm throwing this away. I'm not poisoning them. Bad idea, right? Like, no, this lady went right through it. Went through it. No problem.
Yep, fed it to them, watched them eat it, watched them get sick, had the nerve to go to the hospital where they were dying, you sick fucking bitch.
Yeah, she's just a cold person who just has no empathy for people.
Stood there talking to her fucking ex-husband while he was grieving the loss of his parents and other people in his family. You're sick. Sick.
She's a quack. For sure. Schools, wow, 223 kids? Shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, they paint, bro. I'm just going to keep this real short because we're moving through the last few of these and stuff like that. And we both got to get to sleep tonight. So I'm just going to cut this fucking, it's a kindergarten, right? And like young kids. The goddamn manager of the school and the chefs get together and decided to make some of the food extra fun for the students. And they painted the shit. Dude, they literally put different color paint on the food that they were feeding to children, and they all got fucking lead poison.
How retarded are these people? Who the fuck would ever do that?
Dude, and they ordered it online. They didn't even order, because there's there's coloring and certain kinds of things like that are edible. Certainly, you could have ordered something like that was meant to be painted on the food.
But
did they do that? No.
They're lucky those kids didn't die.
Yeah, they just ordered paint. Yeah, very, very lucky that none of those kids died. Absolutely. These fucking idiots just bought paint. And just put the fucking... Yeah, and they're in China, so it's not like here in America where, like, if you buy paint, you can rest assured there's no lead or anything fucked up in it, right? Because of all the regulations in this country. But they're in China, so when they bought paint, that shit had lead in it, and they put it on these children's food and got them all fucked up and poisoned and sick.
Wow, what fucking retards.
For real, man.
Like, give me a fucking break. You're painting a bunch of little kids' food, and you don't even know if it's really healthy or not. What the fuck you doing?
For sure, right. And I'm going to go back to the beginning of the conversation, which is just like, it's not a good idea to just... They're little kids. Just don't put extra things in their food. Just don't do that.
What's up, Mob Rats One? Exactly. Don't put extra shit on their food, man. And if you're going to, I guess, I don't know, if you're a teacher and put food different color, make sure it's food coloring and it's not going to hurt the kid.
Yeah.
For Christ's sakes.
That's right. Yeah, and when they're little like that, you don't know what's going to hurt them. That's why you got to be extra careful. You don't know what these kids are even allergic to yet. They're just young.
Yeah, you don't know what they're allergic to yet is right. They could be allergic to peanuts, all weird shit.
Yeah, buddy.
Buy the wrong sandwich and the kid could die.
Fucking idiots. These people put paint on children's food. Yeah. This makes you want to hurt them. They all got fired. Everybody's fired. Everybody lost their jobs and shit, of course. I'm sure they're going to get sued and all that kind of shit.
Oh, for sure. Well, I don't know in China. Who knows how it's going to go there. But all I'm saying, yeah, that's crazy. And they should never work around kids again. That's for sure.
Never.
Fucking dope.
This crazy lady just basically for years stopped washing her makeup off and just kept putting new makeup on. She would only wash like her face when she took showers and stuff. So all of her pores got clogged up with all these different like makeup dust for over it. It says 20 years.
What a scrub.
Yep. The Chinese woman for over 20 years just decided not to use any extra products or cleaning methods to take the makeup off and would just cake it back on, taking showers, wash her face, and put more makeup on until she's now finally got this weird condition where her face is like mad swollen and filled with blood and stays like that.
Wow. That's disgusting.
Yeah, it says and she's such a weirdo that instead of going to see a doctor when this happened, it says that where's that? It says she had a serious allergic reaction. Her face started to swell and deform to the point where she became unrecognizable. Instead of seeing a dermatologist, a medical aesthetics clinic for a quote skin booster injection that only made things worse, adding a purple hue to her skin. Well, you're an idiot.
Wow.
What
she just never took makeup off. She didn't shower.
Right. Yeah. Like, well, no, that's the only time that she would like wash some of it off is when she took a shower. Other than that, she said that she just kept her makeup on her face and just would add to it. Look at her. Like that shit's so shiny, bro. It's like plastic. All her pores are filled.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
That's dirty. That's gross. Imagine being with a woman who never fucking washed her face. Always keep makeup on.
It says some doctors think that she naturally has rosacea and dermatitis.
Could be rosacea.
But even still.
Asian rosacea.
That's wild.
Tokyo Rose. My face red, GI. Go home, GI. Face red, GI. Go home.
That's weird. I don't know enough about that shit. I don't wear makeup or have to wash it off, so I don't know enough about that. But I thought that was a really weird article, so I included that in here. It was pretty strange.
Yeah, I don't know.
It says she hasn't removed.
She has to what?
22 years. It's disgusting for her not to like directly wash the makeup off of her face.
Yeah, that's not normal. That's insanity right there. If you think about it, come on, you're not gonna wash your face for how many friggin' years? Like, come on, Afonso, that's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, totally fucking insane.
Right? Like, you don't wash up. Take that shit off. That's gonna look what it did to her face. She suffered for it. Nah, look at it. It looks like the Sue Kirk.
Yeah, West Virginia. Yeah, they stole an RV. This is a couple.
Looks like Jerky's proud.
Yeah, it's West Virginia. This lady, I mean, why would you, if you're a woman, why would you cut your hair like that and get tattoos around your eyes and shit like you're in the lesbian mafia?
On meth. She's on meth. You can tell she's that face.
That guy's eyes are barely open. Like barely open. He is fucked up.
Yeah,
West Virginia couple. They were butt naked. They stole an RV. They stole a big ass fucking RV, bro. They stole it. And then while they were driving in this stolen RV in West Virginia, they got naked and they started having sex while he was driving the stolen RV down the highway.
Yeah, look at that.
The cops literally saw an RV on the road just swerving and shaking back and forth. And when they pulled up next to the RV and looked inside, she was riding him.
Yeah.
And they were nude. Yeah, dude. Just what the fuck? What on earth, bro? You steal a vehicle and then you fuck in it. Like, let's just be simple about it. That's insane.
Yeah, Bambo vibes. Wow.
That's literally insane. You're gonna be driving it down the highway like you don't give a fuck, right?
They had to be high, man. They had to be high.
Oh, he is so high, and I'll go along with whatever you say about lesbian mafia over here. But he is way fucked up. His eyes are barely open, bro. His eyelids are hanging.
She looks like one of Phoebe's enforcers.
Oh, boots on the ground, bro. Boots on the ground.
That's Phoebe's lieutenant. Olive oil, olive spoil.
Ugh.
Olive oil 1G.
Cannot imagine, bro. Ugh.
What kind of hairdo is that? A French?
I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Like a beret. Looks like a beret on her head.
Who does that?
Sergeant.
It's almost like one of those like late 80s surf cuts, but not quite.
Looks like a fucking beret on her head. Yes, sir.
That's strange.
Sergeant Meth Head reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, she could run that platoon all day long.
Yes, I got my crack pipe in my pocket, sir. Wow.
Actually, my raccoon has it. Keeping it for safekeeping.
Yeah, Kitten's anti-firing forces. That guy looks so whacked on fentanyl. Somebody said that in the chat. Yeah. Opiates, it looks like. His eyes are shut.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, his fucking eyelids are just drooped.
He looks like a little like elf or a little dwarf, an angry little dwarf.
Oh, she's gross, man.
Yeah, she's scary, man. This is like one of those cats you see in the fucking alleyways of Federal Hill that you don't want to fuck with. Like anyway, like especially they know what I'm talking about. Up in Prague, seeing those big cats out there.
Oh, somebody said something about a Floby. Yeah, I mean, she's got one side of her hair shaved down like an old surfer skater haircut, though, and then it's just like drooped over, but it doesn't hang long enough to be one of those kind of hair. It's very strange. It's like somebody just shaved off part of her hair because she owed them money or something.
Looks like she was attacked.
But then
she was attacked by a bunch of Comanches.
Yeah, all those tattoos on her neck and around her eye and shit. It's like, bitch, what lesbian gang are you in?
The Ellen Degenerates.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
The Rosie don't fuck with me O'Donnell.
She's in a prison gang. I'm telling you.
Rosie O'Donnell stands for O Block. Look at her. She's one weird little creature, man. Wow. This is like a little fucking mouse.
Yeah,
Joy boy. Yeah, looks like a little orc eye. Look at those pointy fucking shoulders, too. Ah, you look like a boy.
Yeah, let's go steal an RV and we can do. I don't want to see you naked, lady. Absolutely not. I'm not stealing anything with you, and I never want to see you naked. I will give you money to keep your clothes on.
Look like two fucking Fanooks. It looks like John and Russell right there. Disgusting. Oh, little Rosie. Do you remember that cartoon? Didn't they have a cartoon, Little Rosie? I thought that was disgusting. Taking the most grotesque creature on the planet, Rosie O'Donnell, and putting her into a cartoon. And I would just love to see her getting baseball batted by like 7 gang members in that cartoon. She's disgusting.
I thought this was a video for this. It's not. It's something totally different. So that's weird. It's not an ad. It's an actual video from the same news people. But I digress. Wisconsin nurse pleads no contest to amputating a man's foot without his permission.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Here comes the half step. Wow.
He's half stepping for sure.
Footloose. Footloose. The nurse caught me up and I'm all footloose.
Man, this poor bastard.
Wow.
Yeah, Wisconsin nurse pleaded no contest to negligently abusing a patient after she amputated a man's foot without his permission. Mary Kay Brown pled earlier this week in a Pierce County courtroom, means that 2 felony charges against her will be dismissed. Physical abuse of an elder person intentionally causing bodily harm. Mayhem. She had that's a fucking awesome charge, bro. If you're gonna be charged with something, people get charged with mayhem That's amazing. That's amazing. She had previously pleaded not guilty. In May 2022, Brown was employed as a nurse at a senior living home in Spring Valley, where Doug McFarland, 62, was being treated after a fall in his home a few months earlier. McFarland had contracted severe frostbite in his feet, which both became necrotic and had reportedly been moved to hospice care. Court documents say that Brown referred to the McFarland's lower limbs as mummy feet and told investigators that she thought amputation would make the quality of life better for him. What? His feet are dead, bitch. He's in hospice.
Mr. Bojangles, so he can dance for you. He's in hospice.
Here we go. Oh my God.
That's
for real, right? Yeah. Authorities later discovered that Brown amputated McFarland's right foot, but didn't get permission from him or his doctor beforehand.
Wow.
How does that even happen?
How does a nurse?
How did you saw a human being's foot off without anybody noticing?
Without nobody saying, why is the nurse cutting off old man McFarland's fucking foot right now?
Right, because let's break this down. This is not a hospital. This is a senior living home.
Why is she doing the Heisman with his foot? Right? Like,
bro,
what is she doing?
She sawed this motherfucker's foot off without permission. So that means what? She gas him?
I don't know. Why is the nurse putting old man out to cut his foot off? Why does she got a saw?
Dude, right? Like, did she walk in and just jam a needle in his neck, spy style, and be like, I'll see you on the other side, you one-legged son of a bitch? Like,
yeah, I'm going to take your foot, old man.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Imagine when you were younger, running. Never going to happen again.
According to court documents, one facility administrator told authorities that while he thought a doctor might have agreed that amputation was necessary, he specifically instructed this woman not to perform the procedure and reminded her that it was outside the scope of her practice, which means you are not a doctor or a surgeon, bitch. No, you cannot amputate things.
Oh, Mr. McFarland, relax. I know just what I'm doing. Like, what?
Well, he died days after the amputation.
Shocking.
Yeah, then obviously the unauthorized amputation came to light after the county medical examiner flagged that his foot had, quote, been separated from his body. That's funny. She was charged 6 months after the incident. Her nursing license was suspended, no longer employed by the company. Although Brown claimed that she believed the amputation would ease her patient's suffering, coworkers suggested that she might have had another reason for wanting McFarland's foot removed from his body. One nurse reportedly told investigators that she had mentioned that her family had a taxidermy shop. And she wanted to preserve the necrotic foot with a sign that read, "Wear your boots."
What the fuck does that do with anything, you sick bitch? Wow.
Because they were frostbitten.
Yeah, I know. This is Mr. McFarland. This is Mr. McFarland's foot right here. Old man Beasley's fucking backside also. We're going to let Richard Simmons and his pals go to town. Yeah, that was why would you want to take old man McFarland?
This isn't she. All right, so she no jail time whatsoever for the crime. She only has to pay $443 in court costs.
Poor Mr. McFarland lost his fucking foot. And she's just gonna pay court
and die.
Yeah, what a sick one.
Yeah, sawed his foot off. Dude, she drugged him, put him under, and totally out of the under the radar, right? So she hid everything. She sawed this man's foot off, and then just like kept it from everybody, and just like disappeared. And then he died.
Reminds me of Misery, right? Like, hey, Paul, you ever hear of the Kimberly Diamond Mines, Paul? Like if she breaks his feet and shit, and like that's sick.
And she wanted to taxidermy his gross dead foot, bro.
Honeybee, what's up? Yeah, that's sick. Like, no, he didn't give you permission. Even if he did, he's an old man. He don't know what he's talking about.
Right. He's just gonna assume you're the doctor or a surgeon. Right. Yeah. He's fucking old as fuck. He's dying. He's literally dying in a nursing home.
It's only old man McFarlane. He's almost dead. Why don't you just chop his foot off? It'll be cool. It'll look great at the house. That's nuts.
Totally fucking nuts, man.
What a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that to somebody?
Bro, I cannot imagine. I cannot.
A person's foot off. In case it was to save their life, if they're like, I don't know, if something like, I don't know, a train was coming.
And even then, we're talking family, bro. We're talking family, like super close friends or like blood related, because that smell has got to be horrific.
Oh, well, if there was a train coming and someone's like, hey, there's a saw, help this old person.
Oh, see, I wouldn't do that. I got flagged. Yeah, my answer to like classic psychology questions freak people out. I would never do that. Like the classic thing where they're like, oh, well, this person's going to die over, you know, 2 people might die if the train goes this side of the track, but it'll kill, you know, 3 people on this side and one of them's a child on the other side. Which way do you pull the lever? My answer freaks psychologists out and other people, but my answer is I don't touch that. It has nothing to do with me. I don't touch the lever. If I touch the lever, I become culpable for the death of some of those people. True. If I mind my own business and I continue walking and let fate and destiny, or maybe your God, however you want to think about it, decide what happens, then I am not responsible for that shit. I'm going to mind my own business and keep walking.
I'll just make up my own hypothetical. Period. If I was walking down the railroad track, there's some old person, they're like, hey, cut my foot off, Sonny, or the train's going to kill me. I'd cut that foot off for him. Like, no problem.
Fuck that. You be a good American. You pee on him, film it, put it on the internet.
Eat his brains, and bash his skull in, dude.
You bash that in with a rock.
Yeah, something weird, like crazy.
Put it on fucking YouTube. Have
crazy
some barbecue.
Teenager from like Arkansas or something, like with a trench coat, stepping on some like old guy's head. I see it. What Damien Eccles, his name was.
Yeah, I'm filming this, bro. Here's a rock. You take your own foot off. Until then, I'm filming all of this. This is gold.
Yeah, people that their first instinct is to pull out a camera. Not even like
for sure. Dude.
Yeah, if someone like fell, took a seizure, it's like, hey, don't call 911 for the poor bastard, the epileptic fuck. Let's put him on the camera. Look, he's doing the centipede.
That's how we get a lot of these people doing shit, right? Is these people that pull out
their cameras. He goes into an epileptic seizure. You just say he's doing the centipede, right? Look, he's doing the centipede, guys. He's a break dancer. It's like, no, that dude's seizuring out. No, he's gyrating on the floor. It's called bugs.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the old Mr. Oh, you're not really a Mr. Bean fan, right? Am I remembering that?
No, correctly? I've watched a few of them, but no, I wasn't a.
Okay, well, I'm not the dude that's gonna give you CPR.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Mr. Bean has this very famous skit where this guy fucking has a heart attack right next to him at a bus stop, and like he gets down near him and stuff, but he's like, I don't know this dude, so he like kind of like taps his chest with his foot a little bit, like gives him some compression with the foot, and then he like kind of like with his hands tries to like scoop extra air into the guy's mouth. Yeah, I'm just being honest with my friends. I always am. I'm the guy that's gonna mind his business. I'm not gonna film you dying or having, you just got hit by the train, but I'm also not gonna chase the guy that did it. I'm not gonna fucking help you out.
I'm not giving out the mouth to nobody. I know what disease is. No, I'm not doing that. That's weird. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna chase no pedestrian down the street.
Yeah, the only crimes in this world I would ever get involved in that had something to do outside of my wife is like if you tried to harm a kid in front of me,
old lady, kid.
I will put myself in between you and the child. Put it that way. Like whether you're trying to kidnap it or fucking hurt it somehow, I will at least stand in the middle of that. But outside of that, lady, your purse is getting stolen. I'm not that guy. I'm not chasing.
Wouldn't step in case it was a child. Most human beings will mind their business. Right? Most humans will.
Yeah.
In case there's a kid involved, that's when people will be like, step in, right? The little kid.
Yeah, like same thing. Like if I see you literally about to throw a fucking woman in the van off the street, and I'm right there. Okay, bro, I'm gonna have.
Oh
to,
yeah,
you know what I mean. But it's gonna have to be something super extreme like that. Otherwise, I'm minding my own.
Yeah,
business.
yeah. It's never good to play a hero or.
And even then, I might just take a picture of the tag and fucking call the police. I'm not going to be the dude that tries to like be John Wick and get you out of the van.
Those guys are going to shoot you or something.
Right. That's real life. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'll take a picture of the plate for you, though. I might do that and get involved. But, I'm not going to be the dude that like hops in there's like, I have a certain set of skills. No, I don't.
Fibby would do that. Fibby would do that. I have a certain set of skills.
I have a certain set of skills.
I turn women to stone when they look at me for too long and children run away.
Oh, that guy, if they got kidnapped, you just go to the Jim Terry guy, right? He's someone missing.
Oh,
he would track him down.
Yeah,
bro.
private
eye.
Yeah. He has a professional business of taking money and getting no results.
But he's somebody that would jump on that case right there and work for the people and like rip them off.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking nut. There's a lot of those like fake fake private eyes, fake all kinds of stuff, man. They put the ad shit.
Oh, there's fake everything. That's a great point. It's literally fake everything. Anything for $1, anything for a view, anything for a click or a like. Yep.
Yeah.
Fugazi everything, man. We got monks killing each other. Monks carrying around guns in their fucking temple.
Yeah, I found that interesting. The monk fucking shooting the guy with a fucking 45. It's like, what is he doing? He's a monk. Supposed to be.
Yeah, and we even bought into it for a minute, right? We were both like, okay, if you were fucking bullied for long, okay, this dude snapped. We both kind of said the same thing. Oh, okay, this guy snapped. He said months of being bullied and fucked with. But then he was like, and then he provoked me again. His cell phone was loud, and I irritated me. We were like, okay, bro.
Yeah, that's because his cell phone's loud.
You're a sick fuck. You're a sick fuck.
Just because the cell phone's loud doesn't give you the right to kill your fellow monk.
In the temple.
In the religious temple of peace and preservation and all that stuff.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Like, you guys quiet down. We're doing heroin out here. We're fucking meditating.
Yeah. We got the guns in this room. Because I thought all monks, but I guess not. I guess there are monks who are not pacifist at all. And they must have been them.
Well, yeah, I mean, the ones that did like train to fight or whatever is probably for those times when you had to protect. I'm sure you got to have some people that can protect.
Well, there's going to be still them around because why would they have a gun in a monastery?
It was wild, yeah, because that guy lost his shit.
And he didn't sneak it in because they check people. Probably they got to know when you go there, right? You're a new monk, first day on, they give you a monk outfit. They make sure you don't have.
Yeah, right. You got robes and some robes.
Hiding that gun? No. He had it in his room, but still, it's kind of weird though.
But see, I got this fucking hooker garter. I hide it on my hip in this hooker garter. See,
he probably did. I give it to Fibby with that.
Yeah, I stole pieces of the fishing net during my chores.
Chores.
Oh yeah, they're waking up like 4 a.m, carrying buckets of water and all that kind of crazy shit, feeding all the animals. Yeah.
You do see some,
but it's gonna be about that time, huh? You gotta wake up early in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta be up at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, man. Well, we got through the news at least tonight, huh? We made it through some good news and trash.
I worked all day, and I gotta go in at 7, so I had to call it an early one tonight.
Yeah, well, I agreed with you though when we came on here before we went live. I had a very, very, very long day. A long week really, and I'm also very tired. But it was cool we were able to get through all the news and have a good laugh with some of the insanity in the world.
Yeah, for sure. But I'll see you next week. People, come back, leave some comments, leave some messages. Tell me about your childhood, what your teachers made you write on the fucking chalkboard 1,000 times. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear none of your shit. I'm only kidding. All right, have a good one. God bless everybody.
You too, man. Always good talking to you. I'll chat with you.
Come back, leave some comments, man. Make me feel special.
That's right. Don't treat us like your fucking Gumata over here, like MRE used to say. You know, don't treat us like your side piece. It's too funny. But yeah, man, we're gonna call it a night. Both of us had long ass fucking days and long weeks, and he's got to go to work early in the morning. I'm just gonna try and get some sleep. But yeah, it was cool though. We all got to hang out for a while. It's always good to see everybody. We always look forward to seeing everybody on Friday night. We made it. We still had a nice long list of all the news and trash and shit like that, and had some time to talk about some other things in the beginning. So definitely leave a comment though, like MRE said, about any part of the show that you liked, any of the news or the articles or some of this fucking trash we looked at. Let us know what you think, what your favorite one was, maybe which one blew you away, shocked you more than any of the others, maybe something that just sticks out, right? Click the like button on your way out if you haven't already. If you're hearing this later, definitely do the same. We appreciate you. We'll see you again